Stream Elements said, KJ_Freedom is now live, streaming StarCraft 2, FSL Season 6, Day 22.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm E.T. Pone Home, joined here by KJ Freedom, the founder and owner of Storm, I believe. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about this next segment, the FSL Showcase. KJ, why don't you tell us a little bit about how this all got started?
Yeah, so FSL started out as a family StarCraft league. We know a lot of people that play, family people, kids, aunts, uncles, etc. So I figured let's get them in our own mini league. Create a code A, code B, code S, depending on their divisions, and just had our own seasons of tournaments. We're at season 9 now. So this is just a small show match segment, just to get the kids and you know the moms, cousins, etc. whatever, right? Get some exposure under the lights, I guess. They get excited and nervous, and the kids love it. We got some
absolutely.
talented kids in there. You've been involved with FSL. So
Yeah, for quite a while. I'm one of the main casters there, so it's a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of excitement, a lot of passion for the game, even at the lower levels and stuff, and it really helps you see just how much fun StarCraft can be at all levels, really. So it's pretty wonderful. And yeah, I mean, we're going to have a pretty awesome set of games here for you guys. It's going to be a 4v4 to start between a bunch of the FSL players, and they're all really hyped and excited to play this out and kind of show you what they can do. So a lot to look forward to.
We have different formats too. It's like not just one-on-ones, but team games, and that was a lot of fun. The 2v2s, right?
Yeah, the 2v2 league. I think a lot of people were very interested in that. Just had a lot of fun with it. Being able to just have someone to collaborate with and bounce your ideas off of and be like, we could do this and you can do this and everything, and have someone to talk to in game. I think it helps keep you a little bit, you're calm, you're chill, you have someone just kind of banter with. It helps keep you focused on the game and just having fun and not getting too nervous. So.
All right, well, have fun casting it. You know the players. You've casted them many times.
Yeah,
so
I think we're going to
take care of that.
Yeah, we'll play a little video just to give you a quick introduction to our 4v4 players here.
Yep.
And then we'll be hopping into the game shortly.
Yep. All right. See you guys. What's up, guys? We're going to talk to the FSL people here. Who's playing?
Hello, my name is Little Reaper, and I played Protoss, and I've gotten a Platinum 1.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Chien Pone. I play Protoss, and I am Gold 3. Well, I've achieved Gold 3.
Nice.
Hey, what's up?
Tell me your name, game name, your ranking, what race you play.
I'm Dominic. I'm Deepu. I play everything, and I'm Plat 1, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, I'm Ethan. I go by ET. I play Terran. I'm like Silver 2. So
Nice.
My name is Zerg, Diamond 1.
Right.
Okay. Hyper Turtle, Platinum Random.
Nice. Tell me your game name, your race, and what level are you?
War Bunnies. I'm a Protoss and low Diamond.
Nice.
I am Fenrir. I am a Silver 1 player. I don't know my MMR. I'm a Terran.
Nice. So tell me your name.
Instability.
And what race you play in your ranking.
I'm in Diamond 2 with Protoss, but tonight I'll probably be playing Silver 2.
Beautiful.
Hey, I'm Trifel. I play random and I'm high diamond.
Nice. And
I'm Chien Pone.
oh yeah, we saw you already. There you go. And this is ET's gonna be casting.
Howdy.
All right. And that guy is Caliber. He'll be playing later too. And that's our FSL group. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I'm joined here by Kwame Tempo. And we're going to have an exciting match, and one you've not seen before, never before seen on Cheesadelphia's stage. A little bit of a 4v4 action. You're just introduced to the players a little bit there. It's going to be on Concord Alley, and I think they've got some spicy things cooked up for us, Tempo.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit of some trash talking.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They don't play nice.
No,
they don't play nice in
these
this league.
kids these days, I tell you.
Yep, they are just uncouth, unmannered. It's disgusting, really.
But it's beautiful at the same time. Yeah?
Absolutely beautiful.
That competitive
yes.
spirit, because sometimes you just got to let it all out.
Yeah, absolutely. So it should be a fun time. Just a little show match to kind of show more about the FSL. We do, of course, it takes place every Wednesday and Friday. And seasons run a few months at a time because obviously there's a lot of people interested in playing. So there's a lot of matches to do.
Yeah.
Tons of excitement. Some great storylines as well.
I bet
This
you're
league,
very familiar with them, too.
You can start a season with nothing, and then you're diamond by the end of it, right? Like, there's so much improvement that can be done at this level and so many months to do it over. But that said, we're going to be hopping in.
Sarah, what have you done?
Kerrigan, the die you cast. This is the last day. Your swarm darkens the sky of any planet.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it.
When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base.
I made my peace long ago.
Consider it done. For hire. Indeed.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to FSL. We are good to go. We got some good shows tonight. Good shows. What do we have tonight? Let's go look at the lineup really quick. There's the lineup. We probably need some music, right? So let's put on some music, I suppose. While we're doing that. And we will probably start, I think, with the Noob Lord and the Archaic. That's the Code A match. And then we'll go to the 2v2, likely, right after that. And then the Code S match. So that's what's going on tonight. Let's bring in our players, Noob Lord and the Archaic, into the broadcast. Joining me now, Noob Lord and the Archaic. Let's make sure their mics are good to go. What's up, guys? How you feeling? Noob Lord, how you feeling? Oh, he's fixing his mic again. Yeah, his mic is a little... While he fixes the mic, the Archaic, how you doing? Let's just double check that they can hear. There's something going on with them right now. They seem to not be able to hear. So hang tight, guys, while we sort that out. It looks like it's all good to go. So yeah, they're just not hearing me. The Archaic and Noob Lord. Testing 1, 2, 3. There you go. The Archaic and Noob Lord, how you guys doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just a little bit busy during the holidays.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit of a peak season for us at work.
That's right. Lots of support and what?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this time of the year, people are ordering a lot of our outdoor curtains, like for the winter season, and our insulated curtains because they need to warm up their facilities and whatnot. So the volume of orders has been really high, And aside from work, I've also been a bit busy with some of our church activities. I think I mentioned that last time. We've got, I mean,
Maverick Warrior
this
2
season
grams
of the year again,
said,
so
Hi,
our
I
church
want
has
to
an
offer
orphanage,
promotion of
and
your
I made a bit
channel,
of donations in
viewers,
one for,
followers.
trying to solicit donations for Christmas gifts for the kids there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a very busy time for you, not for.
Yep.
Dark Cake, how you been?
I have been good. It's Christmas.
Yeah. And so practice-wise, it doesn't sound like you've been playing a lot either.
I have not. I've not been playing a lot, but
Maverick
I have
Warrior
been.
2
I've more
grams.
prepared than last time.
Thanks for following.
All right. Well, this matchup tonight, how do you guys feel about it?
I have not. Go first.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen some of our Cake's games. He's really good, so I'm gonna try and dish out as much as I could. But I know this guy's good.
Yeah, he's definitely the top of the Code A for a while. However, Dark Cake, you were very rusty. You lost the last one, right? How are you now compared to the last match versus Stu Blue?
That said, I feel much more prepared than last time, definitely.
The full strength Dark Cake at least, or closer to it, right?
Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I've been watching some of New Lord's games.
Oh yeah.
But not many.
Got it. So this may be Noob Lord's welcome to the Code A moment.
Yep.
The welcome to it. All right. Well, good. We're excited to have that going. We're gonna get going. You guys done your match selection, so we'll see you guys on the other side. Okay.
Okay. See you later, Jeff.
Best of luck, buddy.
Good luck, guys. All right. We'll set up the maps. We'll move them to their own channels. And okay, there you go. So the map selections, you can see it right there. We are gonna go with Tropical Sacrifice for game 1, and then game 2 will be Inside and Out, and then if we need a game 3, it'll be Cosmic Sapphire. So let's get that set up. Let me know what you guys think of this matchups, guys. This matchup tonight. I think it's if Dark Cake is top shape, he's gonna wipe the floor with Noob Lord, depending on how much Noob Lord has practiced. Right? If he's like last week or 2 weeks ago when he played Stu Blue, then Noob Lord has a great chance. Right? He was very rusty. He made a lot of mistakes. And of course, Stu Blue played a lot better. So, those are the factors for that. So, anyway, we're loading up the map now for these guys. Let's invite them to the map. I'm wondering if he's gonna off race here or what. We'll see. Because Dark Cake can play Terran and then Protoss. So those are the two. So, but he just kind of depends on how he's feeling, I suppose. But yeah, this will be good. Alright, we're gonna load up now into the map. I'm excited to see who's gonna come out on top here. We got him back in shape.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
Alright. In the bottom left, playing as Protoss.
Noob Lord.
And in the top right, he's gonna start off with Terran.
The Archaic.
Alrighty, this is cool. He's gonna try out Terran. He usually does some sort of Terran timing. So depending on how that goes. So far, standard. The Archaic's sending a scout, and so is Nooblord. About the same time. They're gonna meet right in the middle right there. Look at how close that is. So yeah, the scout timing for both of them are right about the same time. Nooblord with the gateway in the back. And the Archaic closes off the entrance with this partially built supply depot. The Archaic did get the scout and doesn't see any cheese. Just misses the cyber, but you can kind of assume it's coming, right? So he's doing a tech lab. Is this going to be for Marauders? And then the factory? Yeah, 2 gas opener. Going to be aggressive here. And guess what? He's going to scout and find Nooblord's probe right here. Sees it right there. He's like, oh. But he just goes by. I would have attacked it. Is he trying to get him to... Oh, he's not looking. Or maybe he wants him to do it. He makes... You know, he gets the tech lab, but he makes a marine. Usually they make... Okay, he cancels it. The Archaic just kind of... I guess Nooblord sees that he's been spotted, so he decides not to do anything there. I was thinking he might do a Void proxy. Stalkers for Nooblord at home. Marine's gonna shoot that guy down. Nooblord knows what's up. He sees a factory. Probably a tank. Okay, so he's going to do tank timing here, maybe. With a medevac. Or Liberator or something. Who knows? So, yeah, Nooblord does the shield battery. He's actually in a decent spot here to stop this. Assuming he... And he does drop a pylon. Which he should cancel. But he'll have vision of what's killing it. There's a mistake by the Archaic showing the tank. He should not have shown the tank. Now, Nooblord gets a free scout with that. And he's going to get a Twilight. Probably for charge lot. But the Archaic is actually going to expand. He does make a Liberator. There's the lib. He's actually gonna go the middle path. He's not even gonna hide. The Archaic is just like, whatever, dude. I don't care. You see what I'm doing. There's plenty of stalkers up front now. Ready for a supposed tank push. He even got a second shield battery. But the Archaic just got a delayed expansion. It's super delayed though. Okay, this Liberator should get a few workers before dying. Let's see the reaction here. 2 workers. There you go, there's the move. And he gets out. 4 workers, not bad, without even taking a hit. That's good. Lost mining time. A little bit of Now look at that, he's even got 3 shield batteries up front. Man, he is taking this seriously. Another Liberator on the other side. So, but there are 2 stalkers there, that'll help. There's some Widow Mine in the middle. Our Archaic is just chilling here. Just kind of powering up, adding more barracks. And here comes the Liberator. Oh, you know, not even a pull, but does kill 5. He does take damage too. He's just being super annoying. And there's another Liberator. On the other side, more. And on this side. Oh, he cancels, but he's gonna get out. Oh, he takes a shot. Oh, he just lives. The Liberator does not live, the other one, so... But... a lot of workers killed, right? 10 total workers killed. And charge lot for Noob Lord. He was expecting, you know, tank push, but it didn't happen. I suppose that tank was just for defense. He does kill workers. And he's caught up 33 workers to 36 thanks to the assassination by the Liberator, killing 10 workers. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's 10 workers. Very good start here for the Archaic. And he's actually looking to take a third base. Widowmine tells him there's no attack coming yet. Noobler's just kind of chilling, preparing for an attack. He even puts extra cannons. He doesn't want to deal with it. Now it's all about this next timing push. Stim's about to be done. No other tank being made. He only has 2 tanks. But it looks like the Archaic's not going for a timing. He's actually just, you know, doing some light harassment and then expanding. So this Liberator sees there's cannons, so he decides not to go in. He's actually gonna go home. And these stalkers do take damage and kill the Widowmine. Oh, and he's gonna run into the Liberator. Free kill here. Liberators. There you go. 1 shot. Done. Siege is up. And there's 2 tanks here. There's a lot of stalkers here though. And it should probably cancel. It should cancel this expansion. It does. And he's just gonna hang out atop. Lucky for him, there's no blink. Yeah, you know, the Archaic neglected to make more tanks. With that, Nooblord's gonna take his third base. We got a pretty good first game here. Very carefully played by both sides. The battle report shows... Is that even? I think that's somewhat even, right guys? Nooblord very active with his forces here, looking for whatever he can get. There's only 1 tank, so if he decides to go, I think he can get this. Well, he only has a few charge slots, so maybe not. But he doesn't go. He does see the expansion being built, and now he's gonna go for it. He's getting shelled. Here's the Marines. He does initially run away, so the tank goes down pretty easily. But he does push this away. He loads and he's gonna chase? What's he doing? Odd to be loading. He didn't actually fully load. He's just gonna attack. Seeing that, hey, Nooblord lost a lot. I'm gonna go and punish him. And he loads the last bit of infantry. Nooblord has plenty of shield batteries at home, but... Oh, he does have cannons here and a shield battery, so... I think he should be fine, especially if he works stuff in here. Here's the reaction. A little late. Nooblord finally getting up here. He may lose a... He's gonna lose a cannon for sure. Maybe even this... movement here is not... Oh, he didn't attack move. He just kind of move commanded there and lost quite a few stalkers. And he's fighting outside of the shield battery. This is terrible. I think this is gonna do it. There's no more units. No army units for the Protoss. He just warped in a few at the bottom, but he just lost his he didn't fight where the shield battery was, and the Archaic is gonna do terminal damage here. They're trying to rebuild the cannons, but oh, he actually fight that, and with that load, the Archaic will attack, join his army at the bottom. There's not a lot left here for... The tank is even being reinforced. It's the reinforcement. So that's it. Down to 2 fighting units, which is what? 1 Zealot. And now 0 fighting units. I think this is it, guys. Game 1. You know... Pretty methodical play there by the Archaic. so weird. This camera is not showing completely there. But game 2 is coming right up, guys. Inside and out. So Noob Lord needs this so we can go to game 3. Inside and out is the map. Smaller map. Perhaps Noob Lord can punish him. Well, it depends. If the Archaic may go Protoss now. Right? So we will see what race he chooses. You guys think Noob Lord can regroup here? It looks like the Archaics can go Terran again. Oh no, he's going Protoss. Okay, so Protoss versus Protoss. This is actually his best race. So this is gonna be tough. So we shall see. Game 2 coming right up.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
In the bottom left, he needs this game to force a game 3. This is. And this time he's playing as his main race, so it's gonna be a little bit tough. This is
The Archaic.
a pylon scout for the Archaic. Is he gonna cannon rush? No, just a gateway. The Archaic. Did Noob Lord not see that it was Protoss? Did he not check? He's gonna see now. Oh, he's gonna get his gas stolen. The Archaic will steal that gas. I told you. Okay. That was not good that he let him steal the gas. Alright. Gas was stolen, guys. Ah, that's not good. So Noob Lord needs to get a Zealot out. The good news is the Zealot will be close to it. So with that, he's gonna make another gateway and probably a Cyber. I don't like this though that he doesn't have a wall because you know the depths could be an issue. Additionally, the Archaic sees all the buildings he needs to see. He doesn't even need to scout. He sees everything. This is a huge advantage for the Archaic. He sees all the buildings he needs to see, including the lack of a second gas because he stole it. I mean, that's like double whammy. Noob Lord is gonna start attacking that now, and he has a Zealot, so that's good. Noob Lord also scouts that there is a base being taken, which Noob Lord can then match him. And he should, because he has the money, and there it is. He's going to plop it down. So that's the minimum that he did that. That's good. That's the minimum that he can do. Let's make a Stalker. He's going to get his gas. Maybe a bit behind on the gas. He's got his gas stolen. A Robo for the Archaic.
I'm here in the shadows.
And yeah, the Archaic is gonna find out what's going on. Makes quick work of that probe. But you know what though, the Archaic only has one gateway. So he opted for fast Robotech. Second gateway up now. Army-wise, Noob Lord has enough here to just harass, but there is a shield battery, so very smart move. Noob Lord could use one, but... What? Noob Lord's making a Zealot? Interesting. He has gas now, so he shouldn't make any more Zealots unless he's rushing to a charge slot build. An Immortal for the Archaic. Noob Lord needs that tech soon. A Twilight is highly suggested, or even just match it with a Robo. Actually, anything. Twilight, Robo, even a Stargate. A third gateway here for the Archaic, and is going to zoom up in that tech department and infrastructure. Okay, so it's a Robo at the front for Noob Lord, and he is going to push in there. Oh, he catches the Phoenix, which doesn't die. This one might get it though. Oh, he didn't attack move. He just move commanded. This is part of the thing, guys. If you move command, you're not gonna see it. Now, because of that, the Archaic sees what he's dealing with. What did he look?
Shadows.
He saw something there, but did he actually look? Yeah, he's gonna go back. He's looking. What is he want to see? Yeah, he's gonna see it. Good scout. Yeah, he's gonna see the Robo Bay. Noob Lord down a couple workers. He has a lot of money, so he could take a third base. The Archaic's gonna move into attack. There's a gateway and a Twilight being built by Noob Lord. He should be okay up front. He has a shield battery. There's not enough units. I think he can fight that. He decides not to, of course. He gets his own Immortal. Noob Lord doing well here with the unit count. There's a Prism now, so harass in the main could happen. He's getting Charge Lot, which I love. The Twilight just now being built by the Archaic, so a little bit late on that. And the Archaic with the Prism, he's gonna harass here with this drop of Stalkers. Noob Lord is not in position. And he's gonna lose quite a bit. He does warp in some Zealots. Charge Slot's not done yet. Now, this is planted. If he focus fires on the what is he doing? He would left. If he had focus fired on the Prism, he's probably afraid of an attack up front, which is not coming, which is, you know, a smart move. Kills 8 workers. That's a lot of workers. But actually, despite that, he's only down by 5. And some units. But I think he could have killed that Prism if he had focus fired with it with the Stalkers. Especially since it was in siege mode. So, he, you know, the Archaic pretty lucky there that he wasn't punished for that. He does lose his Stalker. Noob Lord's Charge Lot build is really good though. Meanwhile, the Archaic's going for Blink. Oh, he catch this? Did he catch the Prism? No, Noob Lord's not looking. He just now sees it. Very late. He's circling back here, and Noob Lord is looking to fight. Actually, if he fights before this thing is done, the shield battery, he should be good. And there it is. But he runs. Oh, he could have fought that. He can fight that. He should have fought that. Oh my goodness. The shield batteries weren't done, and he had a superior army by quite a bit. Oh man, Noob Lord had missed an opportunity there. He definitely would have canceled that base, killed all those units, and probably go win. Well, the Archaic may lose this. Once again, gets... Oh my gosh, the movement here. Can he actually get it? The Stalker. Oh, he just goes by it. This is some miscontrol by Noob Lord. Holy moly. And he does... He knows he's been lucky several times over. He just recalls. Noobler does finally take a third base, but it's been a while. He's down 10 workers. The Prism is back at the Archaic side right there. Now he's gonna attack, but there's shield batteries here. Let's see, Noobler wants a fight. Prism needs to go, yeah, he's warping in more charge slots. This is very scary, but the charge slots are all not fighting. Here it is, the force fields are good. The shield, oh, he's blocking his own charge slots. These three are blocked. But, you know, and these Immortals are shooting at the Nexus. They need to be shooting at the army. And he finally gets rid of one, but the charge slots are good. I mean, despite all these mistakes, actually, Noob Lord is going to take this base. Like, he had his Zealots blocked, his Immortal and Stalkers were shooting at the Nexus instead of the army, and yet he still wins that fight. Nice job. But, you know, you can see how you can improve a bit more, right? His third base is done, so now Noob Lord is ahead in army and workers. And actually, the Archaic can't fight here. He needs his own charge lot, which he's just about to finish. But he does have two. He has the upgrades going. The Archaic takes his third. Noob Lord's gonna attack now. Where's his Prism? Oh, the Prism died somewhere in the path. Noob Lord's Prism is back here, actually. Oh, he might take this. These Zealots are going to do a ton of damage. Well, maybe not a ton. A nice Disruptor hit there. And it swings back. Never mind. Noob Lord. If he was attacking the workers instead of the buildings, I think he would have been fine. But, as it stands, he does have a third base. Mining. Almost fully mining. I think he still has a slight lead. These Zealots are still doing damage. Two buildings. If he had been attacking workers, he would have run away with his game by now. But Noob Lord has a Prism right in the middle, which is really funny. Lucky for him, the Archaic is not moving out. He's been shell-shocked by all these attacks. But his army supply is very low. Noob Lord needs to get more army going soon. He has some money. He's actually going to expand instead, which I'm surprised he's doing. But he feels confident. But the tech advantage is with the Archaic now with these Disruptors. He's got 3 Immortals too. Meanwhile, I only see Zealots on the field here. Where's the rest of the army? Right here. That's it. That's his whole army. But it's, you know, decent count. They're just not as sophisticated. There's 2 Disruptors now. It's game 2. This game 2, guys. He's not in position for his third base, by the way. And Noob Lord's gonna punish this. But he's focus firing on the Zealot. I mean, on the pylon. Okay, let's watch these Disruptor hits. This can win the game back for the Archaic, despite being behind. Here's the shot! Boom! Good shot. Dark. I think if Noob Lord, you better get out of here. There's Blink, too. Noob Lord, there's gonna be a Disruptor shot soon. Go home. He does go home. The shot hits the slow sentries. Noob Lord still has a supply lead, but the Archaic fighting back here. Plus Noob Lord has 4 bases now. You know, the Archaic just now remining the third base. Double upgrades for the Archaic. So he has a nice he's gonna have a nice lead soon when this finishes. You know, the Noob Lord's only upgrading on 1. Here's an attack again. There's so many charge slots, which is perfect against Disruptors. This tech choice is good by he's gonna kill his own guys too with these Disruptor shots. because these zealots are and a recall. He needs it. He recalls the prism of all things. But I think this is a ton of damage, guys. Where's the other prism? He's attacking. Oh, there's the other prism. A warping at the home base. That's a lot of charge slots. Can the arcade clean this up? Kills a lot of workers though. 37 workers killed. So now it's gotten out of hand worker-wise. And he cannot lose his infrastructure here. The archaic. Oh, and Nooblor's warping in. I think he's done it. There's no more units. The archaic even sends his disruptors for some reason to attack. He needs them at home. But his home is being raised by charge slots. The archaic had the tech disadvantage here, or at least the wrong units. Charge slots. There's just a ton of charge slots, and he needed his own charge slots or archons, or even adepts. The stalkers and disruptors just were not cutting it, and yeah, his base, he's gonna lose his. He does have DT, so that'll clean it up eventually. He warps one of them into an archon. There's a zealot harassing here. Nooblord recalls? Yeah, I think he recalled. This is a ton of damage, guys. Oh, he shoots his... I think he shot his own Archon. And he shot this one too early. He's getting a little rattled here. You can't produce any more units from these guys here. He has the upgrade advantage now, but I think he's going to give it up. So game 2, fighting back. Alright, we're gonna get a game 3, guys. Game 3 on Cosmic Sapphire. So that was just a tech disadvantage too. Charge slot versus disruptors. Like, yeah, sophisticated, but he forgot that, you know, Nooblord loves charge slots. So you're gonna need your own charge slots, maybe mass adepts or something, which is obviously it's not a good thing in the mid game or later. But his archons probably would have been better, right? That's what he needed to do. So game 3 on Cosmic Sapphire. Let's get that set up. Who's gonna take it? I mean, if I'm the archaic here, I need to just rethink, hey, well, how did they lose that game? He lost that game because it's just he could not take the fights head on with all those charge slots. That's what happened. So, alright, let's see if the players are ready. We can go to this final match, final game here in this match. Alright, they are ready. Let's go, guys. The archaic getting ready too. Look, he's moving his jacket. He's like, I gotta win this. Let's get his hands set up. You can check it out right there in the screen.
Season 6.
Alrighty. He's getting quite a challenge here. Is he ready for it and establish his dominance?
The archaic.
And the challenger swinging back in game 2. For game 3, he's looking to upset
Nooblord.
And actually, look at that. He makes his gateway or his structures up front the right way. You know, that's another thing I noticed too. Nooblord actually had a bad start. He got his gas stolen. Right, his infrastructure was open for adept. But the archaic didn't take advantage of that. He stole his gas to have a faster Robo, but he really didn't get an advantage out of that. Okay, he's gonna steal his gas again. Will Nooblord do the same? He can. It's open. Steal it, steal it, steal it, steal it. Steal it. Nope. Dark Cake knows. You can't give him a taste of his own medicine. The Archaic likes to do this one gate expand thing. Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's just hiding this guy. And there it is. One gate expand. A later cyber because of that. And Nooblord gets 2 gates and a cyber. Still no cyber here for the Archaic. Just now. So it's a pretty late cyber. You know? And there's a Zealot. He's chronoing a Zealot. He wants to punish, guys. Yeah, put the pressure off the... Well, he made a huge mistake. He chronoed, but he was supply blocked. So that was a waste of a chrono. So much for that. At this point, you cancel that and just make an Adept. If I was him, cancel that and do a double Adept, double chrono. Of course, does he know that it's open? Yeah, he doesn't know that there's a Nexus taken. He's just not gonna find out. He does have, so he had his first guy out, the second guy. So this will do some damage. Good close. This shield battery may go down. Good. Cancel. But this Stalker is taking a lot of damage. He's only at 38 health now. If Nooblord... Oh my gosh, he's supply blocked again! Nooblord supply blocked at the most crucial times, and he's still... And he made a Zealot, but he didn't even send it out there. These are the kind of things that will keep you guys down a level, right? Supply blocks. It still happens at the pro level, believe it or not. But it's just the level of supply blocks. For them, they're supply block and they're delayed, like, you know, with like half a second of something or a couple, whatever it is, right? But for this guys, their supply block is huge. Two-gate Robo versus 2-gate Twilight. There's the Twilight. The Archaic is spotted as far as the expansion and the units. Well, they really knew the expansion was there. I guess he just saw the unit. The Archaic has the worker lead right now. Nooblord going for charge. The Archaic, same thing, immortal. And okay, there we go. The Archaic sending. You know what's good about him is he sends these hallucinations. But even though he did that, he didn't adjust to the mass charge last time, right? See what happens here. The Archaic. He must have seen so many charge lot, so many Zealots, so he should know. He's making his own charge lot now too. That's the difference. So it'll be a different game. He'll at least have charge because he did have blink before. Nooblord takes a fast third base. The Archaic may spot it with his observer, but that's one thing I noticed about Nooblord. He's really good at expanding quickly, macroing up. 6 gateways for the Archaic. 6 for our Nooblord. And there's the third base by the Archaic. quite a bit later. The archaic doesn't actually go in with this observer, it just stays in the middle. Oh, Dark Shrine for the archaic. Does Noob Lord have detection? No. Yes. Yes or no? Oh, there you go. Never mind. Noob Lord does have detection. I just can't find it. Where is that observer? I can't find this observer. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. The move up by Noob Lord. He's got a lot of charge slot. It's not gonna work this time. There's shield batteries. But at least I think it'll cancel this base because there's no shield battery here. So the archaic wisely cancels it. He knows an attack is coming. He has shield batteries warping in now. He just needs to keep warping in units. His unit count is very low, but he does have an Archon. Is he supply block? How come his unit count is low? Noob Lord also has more workers. The warp in by Noob Lord here. The archaic, is he ready? He sends DTs here, but there's a observer here. That's not gonna work. He should have sent it at home. He does save one of them. Is he F2ing? Oh, he makes zealots for easy killings. He splits them up though, and he's gonna fight up front. He has a shield battery. He has the Archon. He needs to overcharge. He does overcharge. There's the big fight. He just needs to be able to hold on here for dear life. Warp in. That Archon is doing so much. Is it enough? It's still alive. The overcharge, he should probably, I think he might have been healing the wrong thing, but at least he cleans up the main force. It's just now at home. He's got to clean up the force at home for Noob Lord, who's beginning to do a lot of damage, including the workers. The archaic is fighting with his workers. I don't advise that too much, but I suppose he's trying to buy time. And there you go. Once he kills that prism, he is safe. No more warp-ins. The prism gets out. But you know, Noob Lord already has 4 bases. The archaic is down by a lot. He's lost 16 workers there. His army size is bigger. Does he know that? The way to beat Noob Lord is solve the charge slot problem. And how do you do that? Archons. Here's at least one. I have a feeling his overcharge was not overcharge healing the Archons on that fight, because he eventually died and it was still running. The archaic, I think, has to go all in now, or take this attack from Noob Lord. After he crushes it, he needs to fight back. There's another Archon, so it's a smart move. But the longer this game goes, the better. Oh, okay. He gets back to the healing area. These Archons are so key. There's no overcharge. The Archons finally go down. I think he just doesn't have enough. He's gonna have to pull workers. He doesn't have the money to warp in anymore. He needed more Archons. He has too many Immortals, which are pretty not too good in this fight. He's chasing a little Miss Micro here by the archaic, and his stuff is gonna get surrounded. There's the DT, but there's an observer here. The observer is, I think he's done it, man. Noob Lord, there's nothing else here for the archaic. And the upset. Alright, joining us now are the players. Congratulations, Noob Lord, on the upset. But let's start with you, the archaic. What did you notice about the games? What are your thoughts?
I really didn't expect to win the Terran game. I I mean, I knew I was going for like probe kills in the beginning, but I just really thought I was behind there.
Yeah, you killed a lot of workers, and then he just didn't handle your drops properly, right? However, yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, you go ahead. I was just talking about the second game.
The second game, you went to Protoss, which we all expect to be a lot stronger. However, it didn't seem like you handled his charge slots. So that's why. But you had the lead there. But then game 3, you did adjust, right? You knew charge slots were coming, so you made Archons. Give us your thoughts on games 2 and 3.
2 and 3 are. I just really just couldn't handle the charge slots. Yeah, I was making Archons, but I just didn't have enough. I didn't have enough money. Because of my third side.
Yeah, you made some Immortals, which.
Yeah, his previous game he's gone like Stalker heavy, I think. So I made Immortals.
Yep. Yeah, no disruptors this time, which you're kind of useless against charge loss. But I think you just needed 1 or 2 more Archons or something. Any other thoughts on the games, or just?
I feel like I definitely could have handled drop in general better. I think if I didn't get so tunnel vision about the main.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's plenty to unpack there. I'm sure you can rewatch the VOD and just see what went wrong where. But good seeing you again. Noob Lord, congrats on the win. What are your thoughts on? I mean, game 1 you lost. You were muted, by the way. Game 1 you lost. What do you think of game 1?
Hello, sorry about that. Yeah, I was not expecting to pull off a win. Honestly, I was honestly, after everything that I watched from Archaic, I was honestly not expecting to pull off a win. But I, of course, wasn't in the spirit of just going to hand him that win. So I tried the best that I could based on the things that I saw. I couldn't react well to his drops in the first game. But when I noticed that he was going for a medley of units in the second and third, I thought the best way that I could do this with the style that I'm accustomed to was going for a lot of charge lots. And then dropping it in areas where I'll have to test his multitasking skills. And then eventually keep wearing him thin there.
Yeah. Got it. Well, congrats on taking the win. You're looking pretty formidable in FSL, so. But you guys are probably going to be in the playoffs, I think. So you may meet again. So there you go. Good luck, guys.
Nice game for everybody. Thank you for the nice game, Arcade. You have a good one.
You too. Yeah, you too.
All right. I'll see you guys. And that's the Archaic and Noob Lord. Let's bring in Hyper Turtle to talk about the next one. There's Hyper Turtle is here. What's up, man?
Well, Bonnie who works as a plumber, was waiting on delivery. It got there about 3 hours late. He has gotten home, but now he tells me that BattleNet won't let him load StarCraft.
Yeah, well, we'll take a break because we'll come back. Hopefully he can get back in. But I do have a special thing. So I was at Home Story Cup in Germany a couple of weeks ago.
You were?
And not only did I get on the screen and did hang out and all that stuff, I did get some of the players and stars to say some shout-outs to some of the kids, right? Because they love doing things for the kids. So they shout out FSL in general, but some of the kids got some shout-outs. So let's play that.
Yeah, I was just taking a peek at that on YouTube a little while ago.
That's right. We'll show them that. So we'll be right back, and then we'll play another the Psystorm Cup FSL segment while we give Mr. War Bunny some time, right?
Okay.
All right. So we'll see you guys back sometime. Not sure yet when. But for now, enjoy the video.
Okay.
Alex, I just heard that I think it's your death, right? right?
Yes.
Yeah. You just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
Into game here as we are loading into the map. It's going to be Concord LE as we are here in the bottom left-hand side of the map. We've got our pink Terran player from Storm's community team. It is Neutrophil. And his ally, one of the many, the dark gray Zerg player, she is Instability. Another teammate, the dark green Protoss player, he is Fenrir from Redstone. And rounding it out, we have the light green Protoss player trying to confuse us. We have War Bunnies from Minnesota Barcraft.
Hey, so that's going to be Team ET, okay? And on Team Tempo in the top right, all right, we got here on the right-hand side, give it up for the orange Terran player, ETTT. T to the fourth power. And a little bit above on the red, rocking the red trunks, it is the Terran player, Hyper Turtle, with that Minnesota Barcraft as well. And in the north-hand side, it is our pink Protoss player, D-Poo. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
All right, D-Poo it is. And to round out the most amazing team, obviously, that's playing Team Tempo, it is our yellow Protoss player, Dark Menace.
Yeah, so a lot of players to keep track of. We're going to do team colors to make it a little bit easier on ourselves, I think.
All right. We'll see.
The red versus the blue, that works for me.
All right.
So I can give you a little bit of backstory on some of these players. We have our team captains on each team, Neutrophil and Dark Menace. They're actually KJ's teenage sons.
Yep.
So some pretty talented kids there. Usually vying for that top spot in the Code S bracket, the diamond bracket of the FSL. The only competitor that really gives them a run for their money so far is actually none other than Instability.
I saw her playing yesterday.
Yeah.
She did pretty well, right?
She did decently. I mean, almost. Just needed to win, I think, was the big difference there, the key difference. But my little sister, she's climbing up in those ranks as well. A strong Protoss player usually, but playing a little bit of Zerg. Because I think the players are planning on being a little bit aggressive.
Okay.
And she doesn't know how to do that as Protoss.
Oh, well,
hop into the Zerg
I'm sure there's a lot of people here that can help her with that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. It is NA StarCraft after all, so I'm sure there's help galore. DP and ET, a couple friends as well, and then we made mention of Hyper Turtle and War Bunnies being both in the same Minnesota Barcraft clan. They're good friends as well, and so of course leaped at the chance to be on opposite teams so they could annihilate each other as best they can.
Well, things are getting a little bit crazy already here, ET, as we have a Ghost Rush with Cloak.
Oh, yes, we've actually seen this in the 2v2 division. Dark Menace and Neutrophil played as a team there, and one of their favorite builds was doing a nuke rush. Double nuke, typically,
Oh
out
my
of
god,
Neutrophil.
yeah. Second Ghost Academy, too. Yeah, so it is going to be double nukes coming out. We got a nice early Baneling Nest as well, right? So a lot of aggression coming here. I'm assuming that cannon is for defense, so, right? You get your teammates to go out on the battlefield, get some craziness done, but then you have a bit of defense at home in case, of course, there's some shenanigans on the other side.
Yeah, and these players, obviously, they range from silver all the way up to diamonds.
Yep.
So there's a lot of MMR difference here. So it's one of the beautiful things, though. We do have individual leagues for each level, but actually, we just saw
I think that was
a
a scout.
Phoenix hallucination, I think barely getting the scout on those ghosts. Of course, at this level, we do have to have a little asterisk of seen, but
Does
maybe
it
not
mean that
noticed.
you saw it? Exactly, right?
As
So
the Ghost Academies were a little bit in the back, and the Ghost doesn't remain there on the map for you to look back in 5 minutes when you remember you scouted and
Exactly.
see. So we'll see if they're aware. Of course, seeing that Neutrophil is playing as Terran, obviously he has a main race Protoss, that may already be a little bit of a tip-off, as he does love this build.
Okay. I
we
love
actually
this.
have Dark Shrine on the
I
way
saw the Dark
as
Shrine on the way
well.
too, right? Nuke in production. There's a lot going on right now, and that's the beauty of a 4v4, right? Oh,
yeah.
Dark Shrine, Blink. We got the Ghost on the right side flying in soon. So the cloak is going to be done by the time they get there. So I'm just rubbing my hands together right now to see how they deal with the cloaked Ghost dropping into their base.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see indeed. One nuke already finished up, another one on the way. And, you know, it's hard to spot the nukes even at the top level sometimes.
Oh, tell me about it. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many mineral lines I've lost?
The little red dot, of course, of doom. So we'll see how they manage to react to this. We see a lot of air units on the way, of course. That's sort of the flavor of 4v4.
Yep, here we
mass
go.
air. As the ghosts do go in, setting them on hold fire so they don't accidentally shoot anyone in advance. And he sees a juicy mineral line there.
All right, there's nuke number 1, ET. Nuke number 2 going over on the east side of the map. That's like where we are, like Philly, right? We got to be careful here. We might.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Spotted.
Oh, big nuke. Does manage to get mostly out of there. A few SCVs going down, but nothing.
Oh, no! And they spotted one of them, and of course the second one. They didn't realize that there was going to be a second. 21 SCVs are going to be gone.
Very nice indeed.
Erased. Ouch. That hurts. You felt that one too, right?
Yeah, that hit me in my soul. Of course, they do have Blink Dark Templar tech coming up, maybe looking to get a little bit of counter aggression done. And those Dark Templar, there's a lot
That's a
of
lot
them
of DTs, wow.
on the opponent's side of the map. Instability, she's sort of aware of what's going on, but there's no detection. However, there are banelings. Could manually detonate. However, that's a little bit much
risky,
to ask,
right?
potentially. As a whole base going down here. And Blink will be able to get him out of there pretty much for free. Of course, one Ghost still in there, dropping another nuke. Not as many SCVs here. Basically just bullying Hyper Turtle at this point. Already took out his med mineral line.
He's going to lose the other ones too.
And kaboom.
Boom, baby.
Does go down. Yeah, I mean,
to 20.
Hyper Turtle.
Hyper Turtle is probably hyper pissed off right now.
Yeah, no
hyper
kidding.
Angry.
Goodness gracious. As they are moving across the map now, that is a significant force out of blue team. Definitely could still get a lot done here. Steepu dropping some additional pylons for Warpins, I suppose.
Yeah.
And the Terran coming out as well. Void Ray's coming out for Team Red, though.
I saw the Void Ray speed in production as well. And I also believe I saw Aspire in production. So we'll see if, you know, losing that base will still allow. Oh, no, that was actually the other player, so.
Yeah, I think Instability has Aspire, but has lost a lot of Overlords that were out on the map, so have been hyper supply blocked since the last couple minutes, really, since the Aspire push up. Actually does come in with Mutalisk, but as a Protoss player, didn't quite understand that that's not how that works. Void Rays do come in, they got a good high ground position, but this is a big army out of the blue team here, pushing in. Sidestorm drops on mostly buildings, but still nice to have. And, man, a big, aggressive swell. Beautiful to see here. A nuke does start.
Oh, my God.
If that nuke lands, it could change the whole direction of this game, and it's coming close.
Oh, my God.
Just a couple moments, and here it comes. The nuke will land.
The blink at the last second was incredible there, too, but still a lot of units went down. Like, the bio got erased. Holy crap, this might actually be holdable just off of that nuke.
Yeah, that was so much damage coming down. Gonna try again. Of course, there's not very many units besides Ghosts, so if the nukes don't land, there's not a whole lot to be done.
But
Definitely
Instability
nice
has quite
out
a
of the
few
way.
units here. Right at the top, they've been waiting at the top of the ramp, and honestly,
another big nuke
scary.
gonna land. Once again.
I can't right now, ET. That was amazing.
That
what
was
the defense of a century.
That was incredible out of Neutrophil there. Those nukes coming in clutch. However, Instability could just spend that 2,000 minerals she's got. They might have an army to hold, but at this point, they still don't have very many units. So unless the enemy continually walks into nukes for the next 10 minutes, it's still looking pretty good for Team Blue here, who has killed all the outside bases of the red team.
Yeah, right. Those DTs were putting in a lot of work during all of that, too. Definitely been super active. I did see the DT Blink researched, so they have a lot more mobility as well. But yeah, the nuke's definitely the MVP in allowing, you know, Team ET to actually stay up in this one.
Yeah, you know, proud of my boys for sure. DTs will blink on out of there. but another nuke is coming in now as soon as he started defending. That's very good out of Neutrophil. Looks like he's just going to nuke all day, every day is really his plan here. As, oh, and it looks like it may be a big one here as Dark Menace across the map. Micro those DTs.
Oh, my Lord. These nukes are on fire right now, and I would love to see how many workers have died after all of that. Like, oh, across the board as well, so that's pretty insane.
Goodness gracious. Almost 100 workers, almost entirely to those nukes, I believe, as well.
Yep.
So Neutrophil putting in huge amounts of work.
Right? Nuke-rophil, that's what we're going to call him from now on.
Nuke-rophil, indeed, but
that's a lot of
unfortunately,
Archons.
a huge amount of Archons, just so much Vespene gas being poured into this army here. And, you know, Tempo, Mutalisks are not what you're looking for here.
No, no. Mutas against Stalkers and Archons, yeah, you know, depends on what kind of position you have, but this one, that's a heckin' lot.
That is a lot to defend against indeed. And there's only so many nukes that can be dropped at a time. I mean, the supplies are relatively even, but the army just feels so vastly superior for Team Tempo.
Well, here come the Archons, right? The Interceptors actually doing some pretty decent work, but the Archons get right underneath these carriers, and they're flying on back. The Mutas, though, so that's actually good instability, getting across the map and saying, hey, yeah, my Mutas might not be able to be that good against their Archons, but I can do a little economic damage myself. The positioning is really good on these carriers and Void Rays, and the Archons have to recall back, and hopefully these Mutas are actually going to notice that. As, you know, this base has been ravaged. The Battle Cruiser actually came out and got annihilated by those Mutas. This game is off the rails, my man.
Yeah, it's going crazy, absolutely. As we're only 11 minutes in, but it feels like there's been enough action for 3 4v4s.
Definitely.
They're just continually pushing in, but it definitely feels like blue team maybe having to pull back there. They're running out of steam a little bit, and if red team can stabilize it and they're going into carriers, that's going to be a scary position indeed.
Yeah. Wow, so this is nice, though, because I think the biggest issue before was that, yeah, they were getting the nukes on the army, but they weren't really doing economic damage, right? So these mutants have just kind of equalized that almost on their own, right? Being able to disrupt the economy of Team Blue and just not really die, right? They're just being annoying, getting out whenever they see things that are going to pose a threat to them. So really, really nice play there, and a good decision not to stay home and try to defend with the Mutas here.
Yeah, I think that's excellent. I can see a lot of situations, especially at this, you know, platinum diamond level, where you're just like, okay, hey, move the Mutas into the Archons, and hope I win.
That's it.
that's all you get. That's all she wrote. But being able to kind of fly away and then have the Archons against the carriers, which are a much better matchup overall, definitely one you can win, as we saw, as opposed to Mutalisks. I don't know. You'd have to magic box better than Cyril to be able to win that situation. I'm not sure.
You're like, magic box better than Houdini, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to be pretty insane there. Pretty big banks, though, out of War Bunnies and Instability, mostly on that gas as they're going for carriers and Mutalisks. So, putting a little bit of resources. Of course, not sharing with Air Force.
I know, right?
Who have been absolutely annihilated throughout this game.
Okay, another base going to go down here, so yeah. Right, this is, Deepu or Dark Menace, the one with the Stalkers right there. I wasn't sure,
I think
but
Dark
either
Menace has been pretty heavily on just the DTs, maybe swapping into other things now as well, but he also lost an entire mineral line, and I think he was only on one base at that point in time, so definitely hurting for those minerals at this point. We actually have a surprising number of players who are off racing in this game. There's only 2 or 3 that are on their main races at the moment.
Oh, this is awesome. So
I feel like
nuke.
Team games are show where people really think that they're stupid strategies because you're like,
you got to. Where else are you going to do it? Oh
well,
my god, the nuke is going to take out another minimal line of
no.
E.T. to the 4th power. Gonna lose so many of those workers, and the carriers, they're in a big enough number that the Marines aren't able to overwhelm them, just completely wrecking the medevacs there too. So this is getting to be a pretty scary situation, man. Like, how many carriers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6 actually? So
that's a
enough
lot
minerals,
of
I
carriers
think, for the interceptors as well. So
War Bunnies is practically doubling the supply of any 2 players on the enemy team now, and with carrier supply, that's a very scary number indeed. This will also be the fastest game I've ever seen where someone just wins because they have a bunch of carriers. I feel like, because everyone else is so low on economy that you don't have to have 12, 15 carriers
to win, right?
He's got like 6 carriers. Okay, I guess the game's over now.
Oh, these DTs are like, I have had enough of your nukes.
Yo, silly games are over, Terran player.
They have Blink. They can get out of there. Oh, too much damage.
Unfortunately. Still,
Alex, I just heard that, I think it's your dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutral Phil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
Alright. We're back, guys. You guys just saw. That was the, what was that? That was some pros saying what's up, right, guys? Some pros
And
some
some what's
stars,
up
etc.
kids, but not the 44-year-olds, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we'll have to get you guys some special shout-outs for next time. Here's Hyper Turtle, and we also have Maligan.
Pikachu 92.
Hey, what's
War
up?
Bunnies is here.
Cool clips.
War Bunnies is here. There you go.
Nice. So you got
How
your
are you?
computer working? What happened?
Hopefully.
It's not gonna
No
crash later?
promises.
That's right. Well,
Windows
nice
update
haircut,
happened.
Nice haircut there, Mr. Maligant. Looks like you got
Yeah,
a
rocking some new shorter hair.
new shorter hair. That's right. And how about you, Hyper Turtle? Any new haircut soon or no?
Not
that
for
ship
me.
sailed?
I do have a Funko Pop of Dwight Schrute from The
Oh.
Office, dressed up as Kerrigan from
Ooh,
StarCraft.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
This was a present from my wife. She has had many occasions where she's ordered StarCraft stuff that I'd already pre-ordered. This one I was not aware it even existed.
Yeah, that's
Looks
nice.
good, man.
Yeah.
That is very, very nice. War Bunnies,
Wish
what's
they'd
new with you,
make
man?
more.
Yeah, how's work?
I found out today while waiting for a very important package that UPS doesn't guarantee its delivery times from December to January 15th. So we waited for a very important package of parts to arrive that was supposed to arrive at 10 and it arrived at 5 o'clock.
Well, stuff happens, but at
Yes,
FSL
only
we're
7
very
hours late.
flexible, right?
Hopefully.
We're
Well,
super
you've
flexible.
been juggling the schedule as if it's as if it's bowling pins. I've been impressed. That takes some macro.
Yeah, someone had to do it. I worked in production systems for a while, so. But you guys are here for a 2v2, so let's show the
Sure.
lineup there. It'll be you guys, Turtis and Hare versus Polaris. Let's bring in the Polaris team right now. It's Instability and Taiga, aka Caliber. Once he turns on his camera again, there you go.
All right, the
He's
two of
hopping
you
on.
put the V2 in 2v2, right?
There you go. So there you go. We got Taiga, aka Caliber, and Instability. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
It's been a while
pretty,
since we saw.
pretty well.
What have you been up to? Nice Christmas tree there, Taiga, Caliber. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident. Yeah, but I thank you for about the tree. Me and my brother put it up.
Nice. And Instability. How was your holiday?
It's been nice so far.
All right. Maybe even nicer if you guys pull off a win against these two guys, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Maligan, you got any questions for these players? Oh, Maligan doesn't hear us. This is kind of common in NA StarCraft. The NA sound guy works in all the NA events. War Bunnies, how do you guys feel?
More confident than 2 weeks ago, but not as confident as we should be. We're back into the 3000s with our MMR, which is quite the improvement, but it's still a couple hundred, 300-400 off of where we should be. So we'll see how it goes.
We've had a lot more chance to play versus together, and more 2v2 without the without the Diamond and Masters people carrying us, and I've been laying off co-op a little bit.
There you
so
go.
I feel healthier.
Well, I'm excited to see you guys play and get back to form, especially with Caliber Instability. And Instability got some extra power up from Rotterdam. I don't know if you saw that Instability.
Oh yeah, I did. That was pretty inspiring stuff.
I guess we're gonna see some phoenixes, guys. We'll see. Maligant, if you're back, let me know.
Hey, can you hear me now?
There you go. You got a question for any of these 2v2 players?
No, I'm looking forward to see this match, dude.
All right, you'll be co-casting with me because my voice is going out already.
Good luck, guys.
So good luck to you guys. We'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Change my headset because every time I launch StarCraft for some reason, it turns off my audio.
Yeah, everyone always has some sort of weird issues with this thing, but at least we're here.
Yeah, I think it's my Mac is probably having issues with this video. What was it? The video for the video?
Maybe
the Discord
or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, the 2v2 maps are selected. Emerald City is gonna be game 1, then Rascallion, and then Heavy Artillery. What do you think about these maps, man? Any thoughts?
Not really. I guess since it's a 2v2 map, not so familiar with them. So let's see. All right, I'm in the StarCraft game now. So did you create a game?
Yeah, I'm inviting you now. We're making the maps now. These players look pretty excited to be with us. We shall see.
So who do you think has the advantage here? Which team?
Oh man, if War Bunnies and Hyper Turtle are back to form, then maybe a slight advantage. But the problem though is we don't know how much instability in Caliber have been practicing.
That's true.
So that's really the key. Who is practicing?
Yeah, because I noticed even 2 diamond players aren't that good on 2v2s if they're not really a team player.
Yeah, and team games are different, guys. You can't just expect to
Is Tiaga? What is his ranking?
Taiga is no
Taiga.
idea. Yeah, no idea.
Oh, he's a gold player.
He's a gold player, but
team
his ability is so
teams.
strong, though. That's the thing, right?
Yeah. All right.
All right, we're loading up now, guys. This is Polaris. That's what the Caliber and Instability call themselves. So I'm excited for the 2v2, the most fun one.
You are watching FSL Season 6.
Third game out of this series.
Alright, why don't you do the introductions? Starting in the bottom right.
Bottom right, it is our Green Terran. He is.
Oh, he's going Terran, huh?
Hyper Turtle.
And his partner?
And his partner, the Protoss player, he is.
War Bunnies.
Yeah, and their team name is called
Tortoise and Hare.
Tortoise and Hare. Alright. The top left, who do we have, Maligant?
Alright, the top left. What is it? Oh, it's our Terran player, he is. Taiga?
Yeah, he's registered as Caliber C with us. He has an intro, so that's the good news. And the famous partner, right? Who is that?
Our Codes player. She is.
Instability.
And their team Polaris. Okay. Are we seeing anything interesting? Nothing yet. No proxies so far.
Yeah, no proxies.
That's
Have
really
these
good.
guys met before, this is their first 2v2
This
against
is
each
their
other.
first 2v2 because Team Polaris, they're new this season, and
Yeah.
everyone plays each other just once, I think. So.
And Taiga, oh, I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Caliber.
Caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caliber isn't playing the 1v1s, right, with the FSL, just on the 2v2s.
Yeah, just 2v2s.
It's instability. I wonder how they...
I would say if it's, Polaris has the advantage right now, unless War Bunnies and Hyper Turtle are like in top form. Then maybe a slight advantage in them. But I think I'm just gonna give the edge, and I think a 2-1 to Polaris.
Yeah. I'll go for a Hyper Turtle and
there you go.
War Bunny.
Yeah,
Because I think they have a good dynamics when it comes to team games. Let's hope they're on point.
They need to get back on point because they're not playing well this season.
Yeah, I think they haven't been playing that much, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what Hyper Turtle was saying, right? It's like, all right, we need to play, and they've been playing a little bit to catch up.
Yeah. And then if Polaris doesn't do any harassment early on, you know how they are. They're gonna go super air.
Oh, look at this, man! Look at the
nuke here.
That is a great.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that spray.
Yeah, I need to get these cool sprays. The spray I have right now is like the #2 medal, or the GG.
How do we get the sprays? You buy them?
And then you can set them if you go to your
They're free, right? Some of them are free.
Yeah,
Some of
you
them
just
can
gotta
buy.
set it. You just gotta set it, and then you can use them.
Is it possible if we could do a spray for Side Storm? That would be awesome, right?
That would be awesome, but
yeah,
I doubt they'll do that for us.
I know.
mean, that would be
You'll never
really
know.
cool. Maybe we need to reach out to Blizzard.
Yeah, maybe if we hit our fifth year anniversary in FSL. Oh, not really.
Well, Sidestorm's been around for 8 years
Sidestorm.
now.
Yeah,
so
Sidestorm been
8
there
years
8
is
years.
coming up. They can.
So maybe on the 10th year.
Maybe on
we
the
can-
10th year,
yes.
we're like, hey,
Yeah.
you think you can hook us up? I know we
Yeah.
can get some sort of influence with a more receptive company with Stormgate coming out. So maybe
Ooh.
they're more ready to
maybe.
listen. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Hey, look at this, man! Gold for Hyper Turtle.
Gold.
Did we miss
Oh.
that? I think we missed that.
Yeah, he
floated
just
it
floated.
or something.
Yep.
That's a cool deal. So
Well,
they're gonna take a huge edge off of that.
Yeah, I would have wanted the Protoss to be there because the Protoss needs, I guess, for the air, I guess. Because I don't know, Hyper Turtle, does Hyper Turtle go all mech? Or
I mean,
what
it's
does he
for
do
the gold,
usually?
right? They're really minerals,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I mean, does he mass up really fast?
I
compared
think
to-
he's more of a bio player.
Yeah, he's a buy player, so I would have preferred
Uh-oh.
Protoss there.
These Phoenixes is gonna make quick work of that Viking.
Bye, Viking.
And
Didn't
the
stand a
Phoenixes
chance.
actually didn't see
Oh.
the gold.
Oh, they
yet.
didn't? Oh, he
nope,
didn't.
they didn't
That's
fly
right.
by it. So this is okay.
Alright, time for you
As long as he doesn't
look out.
see.
There he
Ah,
goes.
she sees it now.
Oh,
Alright.
time to pick up some SCVs. Oh, he'll run
She
out
didn't
of
see.
energy.
She didn't see. Well, maybe she did see it. She's like, I'll get it later. But there's a planetary there, which I really love. He just needs some turrets there.
Interesting. Citadel for the Protoss for Warbots. So they're not going.
Well,
why did he make that? Is he Blink? Is that Blink?
Charge lot. He's getting
Oh,
charge
charge
lot.
lot.
So to support his air, some
Yes.
ground
Oh,
forces with 2 gateways. You know, anything to help the ground because they can't wait for him to just get that sky toss in case they get rushed. I guess.
Yeah.
He even has spotter pylons here.
Mm.
Oh.
Good thing he has a turret there.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more.
You know, if I'm
Right.
Hyper Turtle, I pull all my workers at the second base to that. Start mining
Yeah,
as
to the
fast as I
gold.
can.
So that gold's probably gonna go down soon. Well, the Polaris isn't posing any threat.
Yeah, Polaris is taking their time.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
see any, okay, you know what? She's still making Phoenixes.
Yeah.
And she's getting Phoenix range. Actually, Phoenixes beat Void Rays.
Yeah, because they could kite them right? In the
But I think
range of the-
one-on-one they beat him, I think. So, but if there's enough Void Rays, forget it.
Yeah.
With the overcharge, and then just don't fight alone, right?
Man,
are
look
very
at that.
weak.
This gold has had only at 4 or 5 SCVs for the
Yeah,
longest time.
I know. He needs to like saturate that.
Yeah, he should have pulled the workers from his natural.
Yep.
Take advantage of the gold.
He has a trap there with these mines. 3
Look at
turrets
that.
and mines now. He needs to
3 turrets.
consistently make workers. He's not making workers
Yeah,
around
he's
the.
not making workers there.
Yeah.
Such a waste of a gold mine. What? What did you say? What did totally would have
My
come more
plan
down?
was the Phoenixes, because remember I joked about Rotterdam.
Mhm.
Rotterdam is a player that plays a lot of Phoenixes, so I joked that.
Oh, earlier.
But obviously I don't know what her plan is, so it's
Yeah.
just coincidental.
Yep.
But
man.
she skilled a lot, though,
Yeah,
so
she
I
does.
think it's fine. 14 units lost already for Hyper Turtle, so I think it's worked out great.
Yeah, look at this. These teams are just taking their time.
Yeah, they're chilling, man. The only thing I don't like is she's still making Phoenixes. It's time to transition. However,
Yeah.
they are pushing, though. This is... Dude, where's the units for Hyper Turtle and them? There's not a whole lot, guys.
Yeah, Hyper Turtle doesn't
Yeah,
have
there's a very low number of units. I think they could get run over here, especially with these tanks. Taiga is just Calidor's taking his time, but once he gets sieged up there, this gold is gone. Oh, he does have the
sensor.
Sensor tower is huge. Oh, watch the mines! Alright, well, didn't kill one, but at least he scared them. The scan reveals that, but they can siege that with these tanks.
Yeah.
Okay, they finally know.
Reinforcements.
They finally know. So he's like, alright, dude, we need you here. And that changes things. If you're part of playing 2v2, right? It's just being in the right spot or being together.
Yeah, being together is key, really.
I don't care how good you are. If you're just not together with your teammate, you're fighting 2-on-1. Even if it's
Then you lose.
even if it's 1.5 versus 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Once you lose that main army, it's 2 versus 1 at that point.
Yep.
So let's see. Ooh, a drop. Nice. I like that.
Do a drop. Interesting. There's
should
no
do it
defense
soon, yeah.
at Hyper Turtle's base.
That would split their armies.
Yep.
Go, go, go. No, not
He
there.
has medevac. Okay, there's the scan. He
Yeah.
knows a drop is coming.
Drop it there. Very nice.
But there's no reaction here just yet. There's the drop. They're being okay, there's the re-rally.
Let's see the main battle on the gold.
Fight, though.
Oh!
They're cleaning up in the main fight. The Phoenixes.
Where's the Phoenixes? Oh, the Phoenixes.
I don't think they can fight, man. She has the wrong composition.
Yeah, because the Phoenixes are not that good against the Marines. Oh, wait, the Marines.
Oh, plus there's
Stalkers.
carriers.
Carriers.
Alright. Well, at least, though... Well, no, never mind. They're going to clean up this. Okay, this
Yeah.
is not good for Polaris.
Yeah, Polaris are
Team Polaris.
are outclassed when it comes to the composition of the armies.
Yeah, composition is not that good. Although Instability
there it
now has her own
Those
carriers. So
I like that. I like that
this is-
skin on that carrier.
This is a
Look at
very
that.
good start, man, for War Bunnies and them. But it's a long game. This is not gonna be settled right away.
Yeah,
How
War
they-
Bunnies now has 4 bases.
The
Oh,
upgrade
boy.
wise, looks pretty even, I guess. Although War Bunny's got the shield upgrade, I think right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point I would
Now-
drop another forge. And a
Charge slot run by for War Bunnies for the
Surprise!
non-existent gold. It's like, oh, you don't
Surprise, we are greedy.
Oh, unfortunately, it's getting.
This is,
really long.
SEAL Team 1.
Steel Team
Oh,
1
that's-
killing 1 probe.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Instability's maxed out.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
War Bunnies is getting close.
They should go. This
She's getting a
Polaris is a
mothership.
lot.
She's
Yeah.
getting a mothership, man.
Nice.
She's the best player out of the 4, but
Mhm.
this is a team game, so
Yeah. They have to be together when they attack this.
yes, sir.
How many? Okay, let's see how many Phoenixes are still there.
Look at the double upgrades here by War Bunnies. Love it.
Yeah,
Man.
that's how you do it. When you have that much money.
Yeah, she's
keep
still only on
running.
1.
Yeah. Didn't
War
the new
Bunnies is
upgrade?
loving it now. What's that?
The new patch? Oh, the new patch adjusted the upgrades, right? Just for the forge, or is it also for the air? Or the cyber? I think it's just the forge upgrades.
I'm not sure what you mean, but the air upgrades is on Cybercore.
Yeah, I know, but
the
there's a
forge-
new update on the. There's a new patch, right? That the forge
not yet.
update.
Not out.
Not yet. Isn't it out
Oh,
yet?
you mean
Oh.
like the faster upgrades for?
Yeah.
I think
For the
that
Protoss.
patches PTR. That's like for later. That's not out.
Oh, it's not out yet.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
it's for testing. And there you go. They're pushing into this.
Oh boy.
Instability in them. They're taking their time.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay, good backing up here. They don't want to fight this.
Yeah,
yet.
they saw the mothership say up. It's back up. I don't think they have a observer, and well, they do have a scan.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful not to use up all your scans.
Yeah, because they only have like 3.
This is all about this fight. The mothership
Oh,
is
the
leading the
mothership!
fight. She's gonna lose that
Oh my
mothership.
gosh, that
She's
was
not
a bad
fighting
move.
together. The Marines are there. Okay, I don't like
This
this
is
for
bad for
instability.
instability.
Yeah, she lost a lot there. And the Marines are here.
Yeah, the Marines are negating the interceptors, I guess.
Good pullback.
They need to do a focus fire to carrier.
War Bunnies and Hyper Turtle supply dropping though. There's
Yeah,
a
look
lot
at
more
the
Marines here.
Oh
I
man,
think
the Marines are making a big difference
Caliber
here.
has a lot of Marines. That was
Yeah.
the difference. And then
That
the
was the
Phoenixes
difference.
too. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna take this game. That's it. It was a
Yeah.
bad fight for War Bunnies and Hyper Turtle.
The Marines were really good there.
They probably need Storm for the next game.
Yeah.
That's just too many Marines. There's no AoE for either team, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem. If you think about it, no AoE, so whoever has the most Marines.
Yeah. Imagine Storm here.
Yeah,
Oh my
even
gosh.
Storm, he would have wrecked that army. And now, that's gonna do it for game 1, guys. I just don't see him
Yeah.
coming back. It's not one of
I
those.
really
Look
thought, yeah, I really thought that Polaris is gonna lose that fight. But then the Marines were just,
the Marines showed up and just like, yep, no, not today.
yes, they just stemmed all the interceptors of.
Yeah, there was a lot of
I-
Marines, man.
Yeah, War Bunnies were just gone.
He had 62
Nice lift.
Right now, he has 62 Marines. So imagine how much were there earlier.
And the Marines are upgraded too, right? Let me see. Are they upgraded?
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Either way, there's 62 freaking Marines shooting all
I
along.
know. Look at all those. Look at those
Look at
tanks.
Like, you
Backup
just need 2
tanks.
storms there, and
Gee,
maybe.
gee.
Right? Yeah, Caliber's Marines. What's the difference?
Man, losing that mothership at the beginning was painful, but then again,
Hyper Turtle and War Bunny's talking about it now. They're like, hey, dude, we need some AoE. We can't just
Yeah.
all go one unit thing, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta get. So the best. Look, War Bunnies needs his gas, though, so it's hard for him to get Storm too. Maybe more tanks for Hyper Turtle. Or he
Mhm.
needs to match with more Marines also. Right.
Yeah.
That's a tricky part. Because you know what I don't like about the Mass Phoenix thing? I'm not too keen on that, right? Too long. At least in the late game.
yeah, it's good in the beginning, harass, but in the late game, I really don't use Phoenixes.
I just don't
then
feel like
again-
it's good. What do you guys think on the chat? Anyone watching? I don't feel like they're that good. who
Yeah.
knows?
But then again, team games is perfect for Phoenix because you can just go around.
Yeah.
The mineral lines just
But
harassing.
really, it was the Mass Marines that did it.
Yeah, the Mass Marines were the big factor there.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think Instability lost a lot of carries. She probably lost a couple. That's it.
Yeah, you just got. It's the problem with the carriers too. Once you lose the interceptors.
Yeah, because the interceptors were just crushed by the Marines.
Yeah.
It didn't even do anything. All right.
Well, game 2, Roscallion is the map. And in this map, it looks what? Looks close. Yeah, Roscallion, they're together, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I don't think there's a gold here, so there you go. All right, game 2 coming right up, guys, for this 2v2.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
All right, man. Who's in our top left?
All right, in our top left, the Red Terran. He is
Caliber C.
And his partner, the Protoss. She is
Instability.
And this is Team Polaris taking game 1. And who's on our bottom right, man?
And the bottom right, it is our purple Terran. He is
Hyper Turtle.
And his green Protoss partner,
War Bunny.
And they are called
Turbis and Hair.
Okay.
All right,
So
let's
see
see
if
how
they get AoE
Yeah,
on this one.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody's going to be aggressive here, but I guess
I
these
don't
two
think so.
teams, Yeah, these two teams are not that type.
They're not the type to be
Yeah,
doing some proxies, cannon
Che-
rushing.
yeah, they're not the cheesy bunch.
But I think you should cheese at least
Yeah,
one
you
game.
should exactly.
Because if you're too predictable,
Yep.
disadvantage. Unless you're
Yeah.
that good, kind of like Cyril. Cyril is so good, he's like, whatever, I'm gonna just expand and play that normal.
Yeah, look at that. Hyper Turtle and War Bunnies doesn't even send any what you call it, scout.
You know, they do a late scout. There you go.
Yeah, late scout.
Oh no, not even.
Oh, it's not even a late scout. Imagine if they're being rushed now.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die to a proxy. Or even a forge. I
Well,
mean, a cannon.
they probably like expect that the
Yeah.
team doesn't do it, so they both know each other and they're like, yeah, whatever, you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Let's see what adjustment War Bunny and Hyper Turtle will do. You think they're I think they're gonna go the same. Look at that. Same Stargate.
Well, yeah, War Bunnies will always go Stargate after he's safe.
Yeah. It's
Instability's
always
going
Stargate.
Twilight for to start.
Oh, I think she's gonna go Blink Stalkers. Ooh.
Taiga
Love to
has
see
a
Blink
Reaper,
Stalker.
but it's not going out to the map to scout.
That's right.
That needs to get out there, man.
Needs to pay its due.
Hyper Turtle and the War Buddies need this game. So, let's see what adjustment they make. They started off great.
Yeah, they did.
And keep
Taking
in
that
mind,
gold.
yeah, the gold. But keep in mind, Hyper Turtle lost a lot to these Phoenixes.
Yeah.
The first defensive Void Rays.
It's a Void Ray.
There's one Adept here. I noticed when you're playing, you do Adepts now to start. You finally figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
Figure out that they're actually very cool units.
Very useful.
You kind of need them to scout. Otherwise, you could die to so many things.
Yeah.
And there's the Adept Shade. Spots the factory.
Just the factory. 2 factories, I think he's spotted those.
Yeah, she spotted the second factory, which floated up, I guess. Oh no, this it probably spotted
forge. A forge for war bunnies. Are they expecting some?
Oh, look at that! This is a aggressive. So he wants to get at least. She wants to get at least one. Oh, the second shot doesn't go.
Look at the war bunnies is so defensive right now.
Well, yeah,
putting in cannons, shield battery.
They're worried
they're
about.
Worried. Yeah, they're worried about something.
That's okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Because you know their strength is mid game.
Yeah.
Mid to late game. That's when they're strong.
Ooh, here we go. Blink Stalkers.
Oh man.
Does she have Blink? Did she go for Blink? I think
this
she
is
did.
DT, dude.
Oh, it's DTs.
DT.
Better. There you go. The Warpins.
Man.
Redundant. And they don't have anything.
No.
Not even an observer.
He has one scan, maybe 2.
Yeah, just one scan. Oh, this is bad.
There's a cannon in the mineral line, so they need to just regroup.
Yeah, good split here. Oh, drop it!
Instability is gonna lose her prism though. He's gonna kill one of the DTs, but there's still 2 more DTs. Okay, one DT. Oh my gosh, that DT escapes. This is a pain. Oh, at least.
Oh, there's a cannon.
Yeah, he has a cannon there.
There we go. Now, that was a good call then for cannons.
Yeah, exactly. If only he was on the left side.
Yeah. I guess a Hyper Turtle now is
still annoying.
Yeah. How many kills did that DT have?
Now
5 kills only?
5. Yeah, it actually didn't kill a whole lot. It just lost a lot of mining time. This
Yeah.
is the finishing scan finally, and now watch. They're gonna put turrets and cannons everywhere. You know, Caliber Polaris used that to expand.
Yeah.
Nice move. But War Bunny's supply is still pretty high, man.
Oh, it's
Caliber's gonna
50.
go for a drop.
Because he has 50 probes. But here we go. The drop and did she make another prison? No, she did not.
There's a tank though, which is huge for Hyperthrow. And these Void Rays can move there to support pretty quickly. These are she doesn't have Blink, so I'm surprised she brought these Stalkers here.
Yeah, what are she doing with the Stalkers there? She probably thought she has Blink.
She forgot Blink, maybe. Well,
Well, there's harass on the mineral line of instability.
oh, there's a good harass. Liberator harass. Very
Liberator.
good. Kills just 2, but then the Void Rays are gonna make quick work of that tank, and probably the Marines.
Yeah,
And he's gonna get the medevac. Oh, very nice. Oh,
get out of there!
Oh, so risky. There's a Thor out for Hyper Turtle.
What's incoming in the front though of Hyper Turtle? Oh, it's just Marines that got lost.
2 Rambo Marines.
I thought they were DTs or something.
Yeah, it's way past
Alright.
DT time. So instability is sticking to ground forces, no air.
No, it's just not very good.
While War Bunny is making a Tempest. Tempest,
Right.
huh?
He has 3 Stargates. Nice. Yeah, if these air units get out of hand, it's gonna be hard for them. Void Rays and Tempest and Thors.
Well, you better have AoE though. So you know, Hyper Turtle needs to keep making tanks.
Deny there on the 3rd. Oh, and the 4th of War Bunny. One Tempest is out. Oh wow. War Bunnies. I mean, Hyper Turtle only has 30 SCVs. He hasn't really been making SCVs. Oh, he's making, but he needs to catch up. So behind.
He's got a Raven. Hyper Turtle is leading the supply department.
Oh boy, carriers are being made. Oh boy, there's 4 Stargates now.
Yeah, he's just a little short on gas, so he's waiting for this fourth base so he can get that gas he desperately needs. His ability takes another base. This is gonna be her 4th base.
Yeah, Hyper Turtle isn't making SCVs. He's still be. Oh, there you go. He finally made some.
Yeah.
He needs some more SCVs.
You know, there's a lot of ground forces. If he just keeps making tanks,
Yeah.
and moves with this main army,
The Air
that's gonna be
Force.
tough to beat.
Yeah. Alright, Stability's taking her fort.
We're gonna gear up for a very tough fight here, but we're not gonna call it until we see the composition first.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Hyper Turtle with the auto turret harassment. And he's gonna get caught.
Blink.
He didn't go the long
he didn't
way.
go all the way down.
Yeah, he should have gone all the way down and then
All the way down, yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad. Those have been
That's
perfect
expensive,
harassment.
man. 2 gases? That's not worth it for only a few SCVs.
Yeah, if he kept them alive, it would be great to harass them in our line.
Hyper Turtle
Alright.
has 6 tanks and 3 Thors. I think he's too tech heavy. These guys are all too tech heavy. They need some meat. They don't even have real AoE outside of the tanks. So
The tanks.
that's really the key here. Because
Yeah.
there's another big marine ball here forming.
Oh, here we go. What's happening in the middle? Are they gonna meet? Oh boy. Instability is alone, but then again, War Bunny's alone. Oh, War Bunny's gonna lose all this.
Wow, she's here. She's actually War Bunnies is close by to help.
Yeah.
And gets scared. You see the Protoss air com, you're like, oh no.
I know, right?
You're like,
wait for your Marines.
The Marines are.
There you go.
Oh, you cannot go past. Oh no, War Bunnies! There's the tanks. Let's see. Here it is.
Here's it. Let's go.
Tempest tanks. Is there enough units here? I don't think there's enough AoE.
Oh man.
It's the AoE again.
War Bunnies needs to. He needs to micro his
Hyper
units.
doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
The thing is, they just need. Okay, he's gonna go back into the safety of his shield batteries, but that's a lot of bio. The tank is shelling a little bit, but it's the bio that's the problem.
Yeah,
They
bios.
needed, and there's the
Blank.
prism. I mean the missile.
Yeah.
Shield
this
batteries
is
are
GG.
good. Is this GG, man? Is this GG?
Oh,
Is
it-
this the tanks? There's no more tanks. The Marines
Yeah, look at it
haven't
there.
died. The problem is the Marines. Oh, he can't fight there.
Yeah, I think if Hyper Turtle, if War Bunnies would have microed his tanks, his carriers in Tempest better, I think it would be better.
Honestly, though, I think they need more AoE.
Yeah,
Storm,
definitely.
You know, Storm is really desperately needed here, or just more tanks and stay with the tanks.
Well, my prediction was
You're
very
right.
off. Because I predicted Hyper Turtle and War Bunny to get this. Unfortunately, he got 2-0.
All right. Well, let's bring him in for some chit chat.
Hang on one.
All right, we're here. We're back with the players. Congrats, Team Polaris, for the win, Caliber and
Yes.
Instability. But let's start chatting with Hyper Turtle and War Bunnies.
Yeah, so tell us, guys, what happened in game 1? I think you guys had a good chance there. The mothership was leading the way, then died instantly. So I was like, oh boy, not a good sign.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened in game 1. It didn't look like we hurt them at all. The tanks were there. We had the EMPs, everything.
Yeah,
So
game 1
I'm
there
gonna
was
have
just
to
a
watch
ton
the
of
replay.
Marines. There's just a ton of Marines that really wiped everything out. I
Right.
think you
The
guys just
Marines
need-
on the other side got under me, and that kind of just.
Yeah, I think you need
Actually, that
Storm there
happened.
or lots of tanks.
Yeah, that was our plan. Was lots of tanks, but it didn't. Neither game we kind of got to our tank count that we needed. The second game, if the tanks would have been sieged to begin with, then, but we got jumped
They were
on.
sieged.
Yeah, they were sieged.
There were only a few.
Yeah.
The problem is there were only 2-3 tanks. It wasn't a whole lot of tanks.
Oh, because.
Yeah, we can't see you, Hyper Turtle, on the camera. I think yours just went out. But anyway.
Oh, I might have closed that window.
But go ahead, War Bunnies. What were you gonna say about that match?
The second game too. I think if we would have had our plan was to have a tank line. So if we would have had the tank line, both games, I think it would have worked out.
It's hard. You gotta stick with the tanks. You gotta stay under tank fire, and you need more than 2-3 tanks. Like you need, you need probably like 10 tanks or something.
Yeah, that is the plan. So, the Marines, air toss is very vulnerable to just straight Marines. So, if you can't control the Marines under the carriers, then they just kind of you can just stim to win, and it's too efficient.
Well, yeah.
So,
did you think about doing some storm on your side, or you just didn't have enough gas, probably?
Well,
spells are more my thing.
Yeah, normally David was going to be the anti-ground, and I was going to be the anti-air, but
got it.
It didn't. I mean, in retrospect, yeah, I probably should have added the
Oh,
storms, but
wait.
his
Okay, there we go.
the second game, I think the DTs kind of tilted him a little bit, and he.
Well, you guys handled it pretty well, actually. You guys
we
didn't
did.
take
It
that much
shouldn't
damage.
have. We didn't.
Honestly, at some point, you just get tired out, especially after a full work day. So.
Yeah, kind of
It's-
got a little tilted.
Got it. It happens. Well, it looked promising both games. It was just the main
well.
fight was the only one that really got you guys. Because you guys were maxed out pretty much. You guys had the armies you really wanted, at least for Sky Toss, right? Because you guys base everything off of the Sky Toss. And I saw that, in Game 2, you were maxed out faster than everyone. In Game 1, you were close. You were probably second to maxing out faster. So you guys got what you wanted. It's just the fights didn't go your way. The main fight anyway, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, congrats to Polaris. What are your thoughts on the game there? Instability.
There were no thoughts going on in those games, to be honest.
You were just kind of
Just
going instinct or normal fighting.
Yeah, neither of us has played in like a month. We had no idea what we were doing,
You were
and we
just
had
making
no
lots of
plans
stuff.
going into it.
And they happened to just work out because your Phoenix opener was okay, didn't really do enough, but you happened to just have the right army at the end, I think, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it was a good composition with the Marines when they
Because-
fought. So
Because Hyper Turtle and War Bunnies expanded really well. They had the right tech.
Yeah,
so
they
yeah, I
got
guess you're
goals
right.
early.
Yeah, even your harassment, the DTs didn't really do enough, in my opinion. Even with the Phoenix, but it was like the main fight. It was really an odd game where you guys were neck and neck,
yeah, it was the main.
But Caliber, honestly, it was your Marines, your mass Marines were the MVP of the match.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Well, it wasn't so much by design. It was just instabilities. Like, I'm going to count on you on anti-air, and I hadn't spec'd it all into any Terran air, so I'm like, more Marines. Got it.
Okay. There's
Yeah,
darn
good call.
Marines. Stim for the win.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. All right. Well, Maligan, you have any further questions for any of these players?
No, I mean overall great games, good compositions on the Polaris team.
Yeah,
So
it's the composition really, right? And the
difference.
main fight. Well,
Yep.
that'll do it. Any War Bunnies? It sounds like you want to say something about final thoughts
No,
on it.
they played very well, especially Caliber. He really pumped out lots of Marines every game and really kind of dictated where he wanted to fight, and that kind of makes it difficult.
When in doubt, make 8 racks and just go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. GG's.
Yep. Thank you.
Congratulations, Polaris.
And GG to you guys as well.
All right. Well, that'll do it for them. Well, our next match is actually...
Our next
we'll
match
take,
is...
We'll take a break. We'll come back.
Okay.
We'll take a break. It'll be Ghost Chant and Instability.
All right.
So we'll be right back for that one while we set up, guys. That's gonna be really cool. So we'll show the shoutouts again from I was at Home Story Cup Maligan, and some of the stars.
Yeah, I saw it. That was really cool.
Gave some shoutouts. So we'll do that one again. We'll milk it. We'll be right back.
All right. Come in, babe.
Alex, I just heard that. I think it's your dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
So much done here.
Yeah, no defenses here for these mutas. Wow, these mutas have just paid for themselves in gold, right? Just the fact that they're able to just swoop in and out, get some damage done, and eventually this blue team is going to run out of steam if they really can't deal with this.
Yeah, they absolutely will. It's so sad to see as well. I mean, for blue team, I feel like there were so many spots where it's like the game was over.
Those
but then
Templar.
this sort of thing happens. He pulls the probes.
I know.
Oh
pull
no!
the army.
Pull the army as
Okay.
well. Okay, good.
All right. Oh, they even get the ghost, but the nuke did go off. It didn't hit anything. But yes, the mutas. Oh, the muta count might have been a little thinned out here, but they've definitely done their job. I believe they might have flown over some Archons or been split. We see right now Viking trying to deal with them, and the mutas are in the orange and the red. But that muta did not make it to the flock.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, sometimes people are like always prioritize macro over micro, but it looks like Instability is prioritizing micro above all else. Up until just a minute ago, she had 1,700 gas banked up. It's like another 17 mutas could have been on the map, and then she loses when you see her go, all right. And there's more mutas coming out onto the map.
Yeah, more T's than ET to the fourth power, right? Just
yeah, that's true.
Mash
That's
that
true.
TP.
My namesake, really. I'm not sure why he's on Team Tempo, betraying me.
Hey, man.
Daggers
kind
in
of
my heart.
connected, yeah, so.
Oh, that's a lot of carriers. I feel like this is an A-movable position at this point. However, he's a carrier player, so until that number says 200 down there at the bottom, it's not time to move.
It's not time to move out.
You gotta wait. You gotta bide your time and be ready to go.
Make absolute certain that this is going to completely roll over the army. Now, of course, the other team is aware that there are a lot of carriers, right? So it's like, how are we going to deal with that? Right?
Yeah, we're starting to see some Vikings coming out, but poor Hyper Turtle's economy has just been annihilated so many times in this game.
Over and over and over again. And even though you hear that nuclear launch detected, that's kind of scary. You never know where it actually is. And that happens again.
Yeah, and
so
a somewhat underrated thing as well is that a 4-player map is way bigger than a 1-player
yeah,
map.
exactly.
So
There's
the
only
nuke
so
could
many
be in
places
so
on a
many more
one-player map.
places to check.
Yes, totally.
And
I mean, even in this game, it's not always a mineral line. So, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could be on an army somewhere, and that's good play out of Neutrophil actually to be willing to throw it onto the army here and there and whatnot. A lot of players are like, nah, nuke is for a mineral line, man.
I know.
So to just be like, no, I'll just drop the nuke, and if it hits, it hits.
Hey, they've been
paid
hitting.
off.
They've definitely been hitting here, and now this might be another one. full mineral line. Jeez, I love this nuke play. It is just what a crazy way to actually just ready.
Oh. Ouch.
I can't. All right. Well, actually, you know what? So instability is gonna have corruptors to support the meters this time. So even when the carriers do move out, if there are like Vikings to deal with them, I still feel like, you know, working with your team, right? Have some support for the carriers, for the things that usually would counter them. Now you have an air player as well to make sure that those carriers don't go down. Another nuke goes down. How many nukes have gone down in this game? I don't even know if I can count that high.
Idea.
All right, doors are in FS up mode, you know? So.
Yeah, that's true. They are. This is a large army coming across the map for blue. Of course, it's, I'd say, I don't know, about 2 nukes worth, would you say?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can
about
cover
2
that.
nukes worth.
I know we're going to be measuring it in nukes now. That is the currency, and also
this is an army that could beat those carriers. The one thing I worry about is...
the Ling Banes are going to run into the Archons, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, that's a bad starting trade here, and the Archons not being at the front. I feel like you need those Archons to deal with the Interceptors a little bit, but oh my gosh, it's so many carriers coming in.
Here we go. Carrier has arrived. Storms are going down on them. You know what? You might as well try to get as much damage as you can.
But oh my goodness, hanging out over the airspace as well. Well microed by War Bunnies here, keeping the army at arm's length here with his carriers, and just a lot of interceptors fighting in and out there. And we're starting to see players pull on out of the game. GG.
At Team ET.
All right. All right. We are back. Malagant is here. What do we got, Malagant, for the final match tonight? Oh, he's putting on his headset. You guys can see him right there. We caught him snoozing. Mr. Malagant, what do we got
for
the final match?
All right, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be Ghost Chant versus Instability.
Yeah, we saw him play last time. It's not a bad player. I think he can take a game, maybe even upset. What do you think?
Yes, he definitely can. Because by the way he's been playing really great. We played with him a few times a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah, that's right. Let's bring him in. Let us bring in Ghost Chant and Instability. They're here now. Ghost Chant, Instability for our final Code S match.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome back. Hello. Goat Chant. Love that name. That's beautiful. Goat Chant. You know, pretty appropriate to say goat these days. The last couple days, you know, we will remember the goat of soccer. This past, right? Pele.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Ghost Chat, you've been preparing, I'm sure, for this matchup with Instability.
Not this week, like 2 weeks ago, yeah. But
okay, well that gives you extra time.
Yeah, because you look like you were been practicing some good games, because we've had a good matchup a few days ago. So
yeah, you're playing really well these days. It seems
played
like you're
really well.
finally getting there for you know, closer to what you expect out of yourself. Is that right?
Closer, yes.
Got it.
I have made some strides.
Got it. And so...
About you, Instability?
Yeah, Instability.
Have you been practicing against, or have you been preparing for this match for Terran?
Like I said, for the 2v2 interviews, I literally haven't played a standard game in a month. I haven't practiced anything.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, we got opposite trajectories for both of you guys, for our players here. But I still expect a really good game here, just because right now, you had to put the top 3 players and stabilities in there, but I know Ghost Chant wants to elbow his way in there. So, at least for the regular season. The playoffs is where the true things happen, so that's the good news.
Yeah. Well, let's go at it. Well, what's the first map?
Well, it looks like they did their map selections already, and we'll see them. So we'll talk about the maps We'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck.
Alright, guys. Good luck.
All right, let us move them to their appropriate channels, and then. All right, let's talk about them. They're not here now.
This is not looking good for instability, man. For
Well,
not having played.
Yeah,
games.
not having played, especially
Yeah.
given Ghost Chan's been practicing hard.
Oh yeah.
Game
Good
1
play.
is on Data C. It's a little bit of a bigger map.
Ooh.
So that's good for instability, so she doesn't get rushed. Although I don't think Ghost Chan's the type. He probably, unless he does some timing thing. Inside and Out is a smaller map.
Then the last one is.
The last one is the
Out.
bigger map in a Tropical Sacrifice. I think this could go either way. At a 2-1 score.
Yeah. Could be
What do you
either,
think?
right?
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think?
I'm with you on this one.
You're with me on
Judging
this?
from no games played by instability, and then Ghost Chan been playing a lot lately.
Yeah, but it just depends on their level, right? Maybe if she doesn't practice for a month, she's still better. Who knows? We don't know that for sure. This is why they have to play. I don't think they played each other. They must have
This
played
season?
once, I think, last season, right? Because they were both in the.
Yeah, they did last season. I'm sure.
I'm pretty
right?
sure Instability won.
Yeah,
So-
instability won.
And if I don't remember if it was a 2-0, but I think it was. So, it's he that has to overcome
Yeah.
that level.
He's the underdog here.
He's
Definitely.
the underdog. So, all right, we're inviting you. You're in there now. I think we're good to go.
Alright.
This is a big Codes match. Now, Ghost Chan.
What's the standing on? What's the standing of instability? Has she lost the game? She
She's
hasn't.
still one of the top players. I think. I don't know. I don't think she's lost.
Yeah, I don't think she has lost the game yet.
She's undefeated. So that's
Ghost
why
Chan
she's-
has lost a couple, I believe.
Yeah, and lost to Dark Menace 2-1. Respectable, given Dark Menace is
Yeah, it's a favorite.
Is the
favorite
favorite by a
player.
lot there. So the fact that he won shows how good he is, and especially Dark Menace does his best matchup. But this is Protoss, very different, guys. We're loading up the big Codes match we've all been waiting for.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
Do us the honors, Maligant, of the introductions.
Alright, on our top right, it is the Blue Protoss. She is.
Instability.
And on the bottom left, our Yellow Terran. He is.
Ghost Chan.
All right, man. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a 2-1 either way with a flip of a coin.
Interesting placement of a pylon. Haven't seen that done in
Yeah, that's an odd
maybe she-
pylon placement.
Yeah.
I mean, does that mean she hasn't been playing for a couple years?
Is that where the Reaper jumps in? I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Maybe I don't think it does.
No,
there.
it's on the other side. I think she made a mistake putting it there.
Yeah, that's a point.
There's there's the jump point there.
It's gonna be a minor mistake if
Yeah.
not that big of a deal, especially if he's only gonna go one Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
At least she didn't put it down where it can get sniped really fast, right? That's
Yeah.
not easy to kill, right? And delay. And she's
Mhm.
scouting. So, look, her mechanics, even though she hasn't been practicing, she said she hasn't been playing a normal game. It means she's been playing 2v2. She's been playing
Probably.
co-op or something. So that's something. And so she may not be super sharp as far as 1v1 timings, but she still has her mechanics sharp. And you don't just forget it, right? So
Yeah. Oh, she's trying.
she's
trying
not
to
looking at her
expand.
probe, actually. She's
Actually,
getting
look at the-
distracted. That's why. And the
Yeah.
probe gets away.
Don't lose that probe. No.
Oh, she didn't move it. She only moved it a little bit.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it was
well,
moving. It
yeah.
was just a auto move when it's being attacked.
Well, no, it was trapped down here at the bottom, and I thought it was gonna die. Then she moved it, but she only moved it down. She didn't go all the way home.
Yeah. There's
So
the Reaper.
yeah, so that's one probe loss. That's a big deal. This early, anyway. And he has a CB here, scouting everything. And she's not. Oh man, she's supply blocked. Her adept is late.
Shoot. Her
She's
adept's
in
not
big
gonna
trouble.
go out.
This is a terrible start for her. She
Yeah.
loses the probe,
Tell-
and she's gonna lose another one. There you go. So
You're gonna lose a couple, I guess.
yeah, she's gonna lose at least 2.
2 or
Probably
3.
3. And look
Yeah,
at her. She pulls way too
Adept's
many
so
because
far away.
she totally screwed up. She's not even
Oh,
microing
2.
this. Well, she's gonna pay for this for not preparing
Yeah.
for this. Ghost Chant deserves this game more
3.
than
Oh,
minimum.
3. There we go.
I mean, you can't just show up here and think you're gonna smash everybody.
Oh,
Right.
man. That's 4
this
already.
is terrible, and she's not mining.
Oh! She almost got it.
Yeah, but she's not mining, so she lost
No.
so much. This is horrible. This is about as bad of a start as you can
Yeah.
expect. She was supply blocked. She lost her probe. She did all these pulls. Everything is late, and Ghost Chant.
Yep. It's cruising through.
Yeah, Ghost Chant is in goat mode right now. He's gonna punish her for not practicing. You can't just wing your way here. There's some good new players now.
Yeah. Oh, boy. 5
Oh, this is
drones.
just game 1. Maybe she'll wake up after game
I mean-
2, right?
Yeah. 5 probes down early on. That's
She's
bad.
watching the other jump spot.
Yeah, this is good.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
she's
surprised she walled the wrong spot for the Reaper because this map's been around
Yeah.
for a while. So,
Yep.
but
Alright, finally.
who's gonna lose?
The Reaper goes down.
Okay.
The Hero Reaper.
The Hero Reaper.
Well, not
and
really.
You know what? Instability is down in workers against the Terran. That is really bad. Yeah, I think
6 workers down.
Yeah, I think Ghost Chant just has to cruise to a win here. Just do everything normal, standard.
Oh, it's just gonna do some drop with helium drops. Oh man, even worse.
Yeah, and the way she looked dealing with one Reaper, pulling everything, it's not looking good. There's no shield battery. She is
She
getting
only has
bullied.
one gateway.
She only has one gateway. She got like 2 tech
Oh,
structures.
she has one. Yeah, she needs more gateways.
She
Oh my
does
gosh,
see
here comes
she should see the drop. She sees the Hellion, so she should know what's up.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
should
this
know.
is not good.
The thing is, you had to wall your front. I mean, she's just gonna get
warp
wrecked.
prison. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Did you see that? The dropship coming in?
She must have.
You
Well,
should-
she
should have
look,
made a.
Okay, she's
Good.
smart. She walls it off, but there's a
Wall it
drop.
off.
But there's
But
a
there's
drop.
nothing
though.
to defend from this drop.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Definitely. I mean,
There's
if
not
she
any-
survives, she.
How does she have
Yeah.
one? She has one gateway.
Yeah, one gateway is not
This
enough.
is GG. This is an absolute stomping.
Yeah, it's just not gonna be good for her.
This is what happens, when you're a little off. And she was way more off than we expected.
Blink, blink, blink. You have blink.
She does have.
Oh,
blink.
they're good. Yep. She doesn't even have a shield battery.
No shield battery.
Oh no! Oh, she's
Yeah.
gonna lose the stalkers. So micro now. Micro.
Yeah, this is a bad spot. She needs to blink into the medevac, not worry about the Hellions, which are no threat at all.
Yeah. Oh, and then she loses her stalker from a helium.
Yep. And this is just an.
Yeah, even if she
absolute-
survives this, there you go. Yeah, there's no point.
That
Just
was
lost
a
a lot.
terrible game for her. Yeah, that wasn't even close, guys. Game 2 is not looking good. Unless she wakes up somehow with just one game warm-up, we might get an absolute bop. Anticlimactic bop. What do you think? Game
Yeah, I
2,
think so.
Inside and Out, is a small map.
Yeah, I could tell because the placement of the pylon, the gateway was kind of off.
Surprised the
so-
pylon placement was bad because, that map's been around, man.
I think she was trying to roll that off. I guess she thought that was a jumping point. I don't know.
You think?
We'll have to ask her. Yeah.
Well, game 2 is a smaller map, which means she'll get punished even earlier.
Yeah.
So, let's see if she plays a little. If I was her, I would play safer. Because she did not get into it. The Reaper was a problem. The supply block was a problem. All
Yeah, that
kinds of
supply
things were
block.
problems, right?
Yeah, that supply block really cost her.
Yeah.
Cost her 4 SCVs.
Yeah.
And I think from there she got rattled She didn't even make another gateway. So, yeah.
Well, maybe she'll wake up on this one. We'll see. It's game 2. You have 2 games. That's the key. At least 2 games.
All right. Let's go.
Game 2. Okay, Neil assist. 1 sec. While we wait, we're gonna show the quick 1-minute video of the little shoutouts again. Maybe she'll get some inspiration from Rotterdam.
Alex, I just heard that. I think it's your dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
Okay, we're back. They're ready to go. Wow, Ghost Chant's ready to go. But is Instability ready to go? I think she alt-tabbed and she is ready?
She's okay.
She says 1 sec.
Alright.
She's also
There we
doing
go.
her. She's like, what are my builds again?
Well, I guess how many more games does she have? I mean, she's pretty much safe for playoffs.
I think she's safe for the playoffs. Let's take a look at the FSL. There's an FSL wiki, which is updated usually, and I'll paste that on the chat right now for you guys interested. The official results are documented in Liquipedia. As of right now, she is 3-0. She's in danger of losing her first match. She's 3-0.
First match, yeah.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, Ghost Chant is at 3-1. So she'll be tied.
Get ready.
All right, they're ready, guys. Game 1 was disappointingly bad. I know she'll come back stronger for game 2. Because she needs to be. Because Ghost Chant is in GOAT mode.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
I'm Maligan.
Alright, at the top right, she is down 1 game. It is our red Protoss. She is.
Instability.
And on the bottom left, who needs 1 more win to win this series, it is
Ghost Chant.
Alright, pay attention to the supply blocks. Pay attention to how she moves her workers. Let's see if... And even the
There you
Reaper
go.
jump spots. She puts the right one this time. She even puts the
This time.
spray. So...
This time she's on the right
she's on the
side.
right. This is a good start. She's at least
Yep.
walling the right spot.
Yep.
Now, let's see how she deal... if I was Ghost Chant, I'm still going to do the Reaper pressure. I'm sure Ghost Chant got there with the Reaper. I'm like, where's your stuff? Right? Because it was normal time Reaper. It wasn't even a Reaper rush. So Ghost Chant knows that he got handed a gift there, right? In the beginning.
You can tell Instability is in the groove now because she just made a spray. She's on the right wall.
Yeah, if she's not supply block, that's the big one. That happens once in a while. Your supply block.
Oh, yeah,
pylon,
even-
you forget the pylon. Like, oh shoot, what am I doing?
Yeah. Sometimes I queue up a pylon and for some reason the probe hits something or I don't know. It doesn't make... Oh, that would have been a good block there, but... Didn't block it.
But you know, with the Nexus first, she may not be supply blocked for a little while. If because the pylon, so this may work out okay. She needs that pylon though. But the Nexus is pretty early, right?
She went gate the Nexus, right? Gate
Yeah,
Nexus
exactly.
inside.
So that Nexus is super early. Which
I like that actually.
Yeah, I think
like
this
that,
is gonna be in time for no supply
Ooh.
block. We'll see.
You
She's
better
supply
send a
block like
couple
right
or there you
now.
go, good.
Okay, she's
Send a few probes. Kill that SUV before that thing finishes up.
Yep, she needs a pylon down there too for an overcharge. Unless she kills this SUV.
Kill,
Which
kill,
she
kill.
does.
Good job.
Okay, there you go. And then the Reaper.
Oh, she pulled too much. That's too much. Yeah, just too much. It's a waste of.
That's way too much. You only need like 6. But...
Yeah, it's just too much.
Okay. She's
Okay.
a little
Mine,
late
mine,
putting
mine.
him back to work. Hey, this is an improvement. Instead of 4 worker loss.
Yeah, ooh, I like that. Stargate.
And a Stargate, which actually, that's where she's good at, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna see the Stargate.
She's not gonna be supply block for a while here. She's got another pylon coming.
Did he see the Stargate? Sure
Not
he did.
just yet. Not just yet, because he's trying to avoid the Reaper, the Adept.
So he didn't see it, right?
Yep, he missed the Stargate.
Oh, he missed the Stargate.
That's a big deal. An Oracle
Yeah.
can do a lot of damage.
Yep.
If he's not expecting anything.
Oh,
but
it's
he's
just
going
3
3
racks.
dude.
Oh
This
my
is high
gosh.
pressure. This is
Yeah.
huge pressure. Okay, the Oracle's here. She should spot this. You better get a
Yeah.
pylon and shield battery up front.
If
There's a
you
lot
don't
of
spot
Marines.
this,
If you don't spot this, you're dead.
yeah,
You
this
need-
is gonna just roll over your base.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Adept is coming. There's a pylon. Oh, she misclicked them. Okay, there's a pylon. And she's making stalkers.
Gosh.
So as long as she has the shield battery there, the Adept will see it. There is an Oracle. You
Ooh,
see
2
the-
oracles.
Okay, that's good. She has a second Oracle. So if she actually sends the Oracle to kill workers, and that's what she's doing, she's gonna take a nice lead. The
Yeah.
Adept went the long way. And actually, I think she's trying to time it so then the
Yeah,
Adept
time it in
gets
the
in
front,
there.
in the back.
There's 4
Yep.
Marines in the back. Okay, there's a lot of Marines, so they're in position. Let's see. It's all about how distracted Ghost Chant is. The distraction of the Adept at the front.
Good timing. Oh shit! Oh, okay.
There you go. She knows it's 3 racks now, though.
Yeah. At least she
Okay.
got 3 SCVs.
And she knows there's her shield battery. Oh, this pylon is too far for warping, so she makes another pylon. She's like, oh.
She
The
needs one
Adept
more
is up front.
battery. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I need one more battery. This is a lot.
The Adept is up front. She has another Oracle somewhere.
Where's the other Oracle? She
Yeah,
needs to
where
put
is it? She
a
nee- yeah,
like a, you know,
stasis.
what was that? That stasis thing.
Exactly. She needs a stasis ward. Where is that other Oracle?
No, it's there with the other Oracle in the left, in the middle. There.
Oh,
Just
she
kidding.
needs this at home. She
Oh
knows this
my
is coming.
gosh.
She has not. She doesn't have enough. She needs a stasis ward. Oh, she's
Yeah.
about to get bopped here.
This is not good.
Yeah, she's. I think she's. gonna-
Only one shield battery. Oh,
Fatal
they're just
damage.
gonna get crushed.
Where's her
Yeah.
oracles? Her oracles are sitting at home.
Yeah,
Ah,
this is GG right there.
Yep, this is GG. This is just.
Yeah. This thing is just
too
gonna
many-
roll over.
Too many mistakes.
Oh,
gonna do
wow.
it.
That's gonna do it.
All right, let's bring him in for our final interview tonight. All right.
Hey,
welcome
welcome
back,
back.
every players. Congrats, Ghost Chant, for taking. You know, I don't know if it's an upset. You deserve to be up there. But
Yeah.
congrats to that. But let's start with instability. Instability. Obviously, game 1 was a disaster. You know, we were supply blocked, trying to make that first adept. Then you pulled the workers incorrectly. Kind of didn't have the control. It seems like. What do you think happened in game 1, outside of what I just said?
Well, I guess it's just an example of why you should play the game
more
somewhat regularly.
Exactly. That's what my problem is.
Got it. And game 2, you looked a little bit better, but you knew that there was 3 racks. You knew that he was pushing with a lot of stuff because he killed your adept, but you didn't bring home your oracles. You had 2 of them. How come? What happened there?
Well, to be honest, I forgot they existed until you said that.
Oh, I totally forgot your 2 oracles. Okay, because yeah, if they were at home with a you know, you would have crushed it, and then you would have had a nice lead there. And
I don't know about Crush. There weren't enough stalkers there to say Crush.
I'm talking
Like,
about
that-
stasis, man.
Yeah, the stasis have made a difference there.
Stasis
Yep,
over
I
here,
agree.
I'd wreck that 9 times out of 10. You know.
Yeah. If
Yes,
the stasis was there, it could have cut the forces in half, probably.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it could have been saved.
That was the problem. But she
Yeah.
knew. She knew that it was there. With 4 stalkers, she knew it wasn't enough. So I don't. What was your? Okay, if you forgot the oracles, and you know you only have 4 stalkers, what were you thinking about stopping that push, or did you think, he's not coming? What were you thinking?
I don't know about thinking about stopping it, or more like thinking about how long it would take to die.
Oh, you already knew you were dead when he was pushing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Okay, well, that explains everything. All right,
Yeah.
well...
I have a question though. In the first game, instability, you placed your structures on that weird placement with the gateway with the pylon. Did you thought that it was the ramp for the Reaper? Were you trying to close it out?
No.
Oh, you just wanted to put it there. That's right.
I just sort of felt like putting it there.
I see. I thought you were trying to close off that side there. It's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's no reason to anything.
I
Got
see.
it.
Gotcha.
All right, well, that explains everything. Thanks for the answers, because you know it's hard to figure out what goes on, right? We can only guess, but you confirming that you were just there was no real reason. You just kind of put it in there. That's totally fine. Goat Chant, congrats on taking a convincing 2-0. One would even say it's a bop. You know, what do you think? How do you feel? Is it up to your standards? You have high standards, man.
No, I still like. So I dropped the eBay, and at that point, I hadn't seen anything she was doing. So the intent was to have a turret up as the move out happened, and there was no turret up. So the Oracle came in, and I was like, "Well, I missed that missile turret." But that was that's planned in the build. If I know what she's doing, I don't build the turret to save the money. If I don't, I will throw a blind turret up in the main before I leave.
Sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And fortunately, you only took 2 SCV damage, so
yeah, that was good.
It wasn't too bad, but because your reaction there was fast. Game 1, when you got to her base with your 1 Reaper and saw nothing, and she was pulling like 8-10 probes, did you say, "Oh, I got a free win"?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh damn!" I was like, rustier than I thought she was. And I was like, "Dang."
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, you know, the good news is it's not a playoff game. You guys may face in the playoffs. You guys are positioned to make the playoffs. You're both 3-1 now. So I know you guys will prepare, I think, in stability.
I think I'm 4-2. Have I taken 2 losses?
Now?
Yes, I'm 4. I should be 4-2 because I lost 1-2 to Dark Menace, and I lost to Veils.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
should be
you're
4-2
still
right now.
still likely to make the playoffs, given your top 4 or 5 right now. So, and it looks like Liquipedia is not updated, but you guys are in position to cruise into the playoffs, assuming you guys don't just, crash and burn the
Crash
next
and
few
burn.
games, right?
Yes.
So, well, good luck to you the rest of the season. Any final questions, Malignant, to either of them?
No, just make sure you guys keep playing. I guess now Instability knows that. Yeah, that's my problem when we first started the series. I mean, FSL season.
Yeah, you're so much better now than you were in the beginning. You
now
were
I've been
terrible
trying
in
to
the
play.
beginning. Yeah, so
now I have to keep playing in order to get back in shape.
Can you define by keep playing? I mean, you don't have to play like a ton of games. It's just
You don't have to. I mean, you just have to probably just play, every couple days or every other day.
Yeah, you just as long as you get some meaningful Like my thing
Yeah.
is, like if I start to tilt, I just stop. I just stop and I'm like, cool, I'll pick this up whenever I feel like it again. And like Maligan and I were talking the other night, like before Wednesday, it had been 6 or 7 days since I'd between 5 and 7 days since I'd played. Then it had been like 4 or 5 days before that,
As
but I
long
got
as
some
you're
meaningful
playing.
games in. Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. That's a good mentality, given everybody's busy. So
An hour or two.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody's not like SC2 ladder 24/7, right? So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't wanna do that.
All right,
Yeah.
well, good seeing you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Good game, guys.
GG's.
GG.
Good game.
All right, well, that'll do it for tonight,
Alright.
Maligan.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting with me. It was
Not a problem.
It was hard to cast with my throat. You know, it helped cut down half the talking at least, right?
Yeah, good to cast this time because the girls don't have classes, so.
Oh, that's right. No classes, huh?
It's usually on Friday. I usually drive out to Reston. To
pick up,
GMU
right?
and pick up
That's right.
Danielle, so that's why I
Well,
couldn't cast.
why don't we look at the FSL schedule? So tonight, why don't you recap the games for tonight, though?
First game we had Archaic versus Noob Lord. It was 2-1, right? Noob Lord took the series, I believe.
That's right, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. And then the 2v2s we had Polaris versus Hyper Turtle and what was this part? Hyper Turtle and what was their team name? Forgot their team name.
Polaris and that's
Tortoise in here.
Oh,
There we
Tortoise
go.
in there. It's Tortoise in
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Polaris.
Yeah,
is the
so
other one. Yeah.
Polaris won it 2-1, 2-0, I believe. Was it?
Yeah.
2-0.
2-0. We got two 2-0s. The biggest surprise, obviously, is the instability one, but
Yeah, the
it
instability.
makes
I wasn't
perfect
expecting
sense.
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
think she was that rusty, but she is, obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's just that Ghost Chen has already gotten better as well, so you can
right.
tell. Yeah. So yeah, that's the night.
So
what's
what
the
about-
next match?
Yeah, so here on the schedule, on Wednesday, we got Noka versus Cyan Kitty on the 2v2. And then the rescheduled... This is the rescheduled game, Gray versus Stu Blue. And then it'll be Hurtin' Time versus you, Mr.
Oh, is that for
Maligan.
Wednesday?
It looks like that's what it says for January 4. The new year
Okay.
of 2023, it'll be you playing.
Okay.
So
I need to
that's
do a
what
win,
we got.
man.
Yeah.
I won a game.
Yep, and yeah, it's actually I think Hurtin' Time hasn't won a game, so it's a battle of the winless.
Yeah.
So somebody's gonna win. And then for Friday, it's Noka again against Valhurt. I think Valhurt's the favorite of the 2v2s. And then we have the rescheduled game Fenrir versus Miss Uber XL.
Oh, nice.
And then Gray and Little Reaper for Code.
Alright, cool. Wait, who's playing? Oh yeah, that's for Friday. You're saying, right?
That's Friday. And then we have one final extra match, which is the 2v2 Noka versus Polaris.
So who's doing this Code S?
There is
No Code S,
Code
yeah?
S match. It doesn't look like. We could probably move one of these ahead just so we can knock them out, but we already have 4 matches that night. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay.
We will see. So that's what we got going on next week, guys. And the rest of the schedule, all of that is right on Liquipedia, or you can go to FSL and sidestorm.com/FSL to check it out. But yeah, that'll do it. Maligan, any final thoughts of tonight's games, matches?
No, all good. Yeah, I mean, that instability and Ghost Champ game was unexpected, but
It,
hey.
it's only one loss for her. She'll be
Yeah,
in the
it's one loss for
playoffs. It just means she's gonna have to wake up and at least prepare. So because no one likes to
playing.
lose.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? No one likes to lose, so I'm sure
Keep
she's
playing
like,
regularly. Yeah.
Now she's motivated. It's like, I'm not gonna lose like that again, right? So.
Yep, definitely.
I got it.
Few games for her, she'll be in top shape again.
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Like people, depending on how much they practice, there are big difference. Kind of like you. You were terrible with no practice.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But once you practice, I mean, you could have been one of the favorites here in Code S, you know?
Yeah.
And,
Unfortunate for me, I got all the early schedules.
and then even Little Reaper, who lost a lot of games, he was not practicing. But now he's been practicing for some reason. And when I say practice, like he plays a few games, and he made Diamond.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's not Diamond.
And he was losing in the gold level. Now he's Diamond. So, you know, that's how it is. But you gotta put in practice. That's what StarCraft is.
How old is he? 8?
9 now. So.
Oh, 9 now. 9-year-old Diamond player.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just turned 9. So hey, Neeb, remember Neeb? He was gold when he was like 14. And then
Really?
he's like, or 13, and he's like, I'm gonna keep playing, and then boom, obviously he became good. So, so Little Reaper has a head start out of all of them.
12 raiders from Musty 20,045 have joined.
And wow, look at that, we got a raid from Musty. We are now ending the stream. However, thanks for the raid, Musty. Good seeing you in Home Story Cup. Musty is from Germany. I was there, and I got to see Mr. Musty, Home Story Cup, all of that. It was great.
Musty 20,045
And he was sick.
said, "Sadly, I was sick."
That's right. He was sick, so he wasn't super chatty. He didn't want to infect us, but you know, he was. It was good to see you. Thanks for the host. At Home Story Cup, I was able to get some shout-outs to the FSL kids, at least, right? To some of them, anyway. It was really hard. I was so busy, right? I was there to do a lot of things, and I snuck in a few things here and there. So we're gonna play that. We just ended our stream, so we'll host it right back, or maybe we can play Malagant. I don't know.
Musty 20,045 said, "I hope you enjoyed it."
And whoever wants to join us.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do a stream. Let's play. So what we'll do after this FSL thing, we'll play a few games. The FSL part of this is over, but the rest won't be. So for now, we'll show you guys the shout-outs for the FSL people by the Home Story Cup pros, including Cyril. Cyril was there, Solar, Rotterdam.
Yeah,
that
was great. That was good, actually.
Yeah, it was really cool. So we'll show you guys that, and then we'll end the FSL part of it, and then we'll be back to play a few games. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Tonight's broadcast, we had 3 matches, and all good. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Alex, I just heard that, I think it's your dad, right? Yes. Yeah, you just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
Musty 20,045 said, "That shout-out's really cool."
Sarah, what have you done?
Kerrigan, the die you cast. This is the last day. Your swarm darkens the sky of any planet.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base.
I made my peace long ago.
Consider it done.
the end.
What can I say? I'm the best.
Yes, you are. And it's undisputable, right? We just saw it.
Yeah, the undisputed champion. So then we'll be hopping into our next format. Looks like we'll have time for one or two more, which is great to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into a 2v2 match, but not just FSL players. We're actually going to have, first, a quick little interview here. Actually, let's have Tempo interview you, and then we'll talk a little bit about the games.
All right. Which player we got? Player-wise. Who do we got up? Team captain. My man.
Hello.
Hi there. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So that was quite a match. Yeah?
Yeah, no kidding.
Just did you expect it to be that crazy?
No, we had our plan going into it, but
you want to introduce yourself? Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm Neutrophil. I was the pink Terran there. We had plans going into it, and we just kind of let it go, you know.
Yeah.
And we were expecting like huge cheeses from the other team. We were scared of all-ins and stuff, so we were all defensive at first.
Yeah.
And I kind of ignored my team and decided to kind of just
go
go
ham
on my
with
own
the I
thing.
saw that with the stock.
Yeah, so
yes.
but I have to thank War Bunnies there. He
Yes.
was our Protoss, I think. And he kind of just took charge there. He was shot calling. He was helping with the macro.
Really?
And yeah, he was just kind of leading the team, and I was just kind of tunnel visioning on that thing. But
Wow. Well, that was actually quite the game. I mean, did you count how many nukes actually went off that game? Because I couldn't keep track after
No.
nuke like 6.
I just kept spamming nukes.
Yeah.
But our teammates, they definitely carried their part. And we just kind of played a macro game there. I think.
Yeah, it ended up being quite the game, right? And geez, just back and forth as far as like gutting economies, right? I remember it was the Mutas coming through from instability, right? Too, like as a surprise, and just absolute craziness. Like, how do you even focus on one thing at this point, right? So, what was the highlight of the game for you, though?
I mean,
besides the win.
I think the first nuke was pretty crazy. But afterwards, I think it was just like our team synergy, because like everything was really like clicking, and especially towards the end, where we were all just like making our different armies, and we were having like different things to counter the things. So like when I had the ghosts in, we were scouting what they had, and we were just kind of talking about what we should do to counter like the BCs and just their armies. And I think the most satisfying part was just having everybody like really
like really like mesh well together, right? And just synergize.